Hey, Nigel. Did too hard, bruh.
Super honored, man. Shout out Nigel. Shout out everybody here. Shout out Unspoken. We in the A.
Shout out to my boy Jeter. That's what we drinking on, Jeter Ritas. Make sure y'all get y'all some Jeter Rita, man. Hit my boy up. For real. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Unspoken Atlanta, the podcast. I'm your host, Nigel Armani.
It's the kid BMX.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, today we can have my girl Ashley with. She with some family this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. But it's all good though, man, because we got family in the building. We got my boy Akin,
Akin.
Breonna in the building. What's up, y'all? What's up, man? Tell how y'all feeling?
I feel amazing.
It's been a while, man.
I've been on that
man.
Jeter Rita. Shout out to Jeter Rita.
Oh yeah. You been good? How you week, man?
Yeah, wonderful. I've been
ladies first. Let's go with ladies. My fault, bro. I'm sorry.
Right, so rude.
Bree, how you been doing, man?
I've been good.
How's life?
Life is great. Life is beautiful. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
You looking godly and not all white.
Thank you. You know, it's Sunday.
What?
Try to be, be in theme.
It's all good. How you feeling, bro?
I feel great. I feel blessed. Very fortunate.
How was your week?
Week was good?
My week was good. I've been working on my brand and The Few, www.thefewworldwide.com. Wide. So I got that going on.
All right.
Working out. I fucked my back up working out with BMX BC.
Don't put that shit on me, nigga.
Man, bro.
You got to stretch.
This nigga told me to do 100 pull-ups with a 30-pound weight vest on. So that's what
And I also told you to stretch before every session.
You did tell me to stretch, and I did not stretch.
Don't put that on me, my nigga.
But yeah. But I'm back. I feel good
You
now.
good, though?
I feel good. I feel
Few
good.
days, you'll bounce back.
Good.
You're a strong individual.
Are we working out tomorrow?
I am.
All right, yeah. We in the gym tomorrow.
All right, so how you feeling?
I'm Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying? Life's great. Besides the bullshit, life's great. You know what I'm saying? All right, everything Gucci, man. Brand going up. Saving lives again. Another week of saving lives. I'm great, man. I can't complain. I'm good. I look good, feel good, play good. You know the vibes.
You know how it go?
How are you, Nigel?
How are you? Yeah.
I'm good. I can't complain, man. Been a great week. It's hard trying to curate all this, man, because since I started the show, I've been working like 80 hours a week, honestly. So, like, this is like my only day I can be able to do stuff. So, I kind of like, I'm kind of happy I'm able to be able to hang out with y'all for these one day. So, my one day out the week, I get to really do something. But Saturday, I be getting off. By the time I come home, go to sleep, wake up, it's down at 5 o'clock, my day gone. So, yeah. Sunday be the only time. So, it's good, though. I'm happy that y'all able to be here today. This is a special Unspoken episode, man. It's dope. Happy to see y'all, too.
I know it's been like, what, 2 months? 3 months?
About 3 months.
You forgot all about us.
No, I ain't forgot about y'all. We still got some stuff in the work. Season 5, too. We're going to be starting that soon. So,
let's clap it up for that. Let's clap it up for that.
It's the consistency for me.
I love that.
It's the perseverance for me.
Yeah, man.
It's season 5?
Season 5.
For Unspoken?
Season 5 is crazy.
Let me tell you something. That's what set you apart. Well, that's what will set anyone apart from everyone else because consistency is the most important thing.
Yeah. I've been trying. This is crazy. You said it in the group chat earlier this week, Bree, about it's been 6 years. It's crazy how fast 6 years go, man. You know, especially seeing how we done been able to pivot into the new show. And not to say that I wanted to stop the other one because I don't think I'm ever stop it, but I just wanted to, have something fresh, something new. I feel like, and I done had a conversation with BC about it, like, even though people like the show, it could be, what's the word to use? It's just I think when people start to see the same things over and over again for so long, like you just needed a something fresh.
You ever see the Howard Stern show?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we should
do something like that.
Pick pieces of it because that'd be a cool element to add to the show.
Hey, Howard Stern, that nigga did that shit like 20 years.
No, that shit
he was like the Jerry Springer of the radio.
Yeah.
Dead serious. And I feel like that's what, because when they started, you know what? Howard Stern show was probably the first podcast show. For real.
Probably. Joe Rogan, I think. Not the first podcast, but
Howard Stern show. If you ever watched it,
the first one to go big was Joe Rogan. But go ahead,
man. I don't know. I used to watch Howard Stern on E when I was a kid because he used to have girls on there and they be twerking and shit. I was nasty.
Yeah.
So,
That's why you watch too. I'm gonna do my homework on that shit.
That was like Uncut. You remember like Uncut when we were kids?
Oh yeah,
I do.
I know you used to watch
I
that.
do like that. Being bad to say.
You give me some ideas.
I'm telling you.
Now look at the Howard Stern though.
Look at Howard Stern, and that show lasted so long.
At least 20 years, I think.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it was the same kind of vibe, but they was raw. Like it was like that's why I compared it to Jerry Springer because they'll have like
It was really raw.
porn stars coming on there, strippers coming up there, but they actually doing stuff on there. They'll have little people. I don't want to say midgets because that's insulting, but little people will come on there talk. It'd just be like the most random guest ever, and I think it's in New York, right?
I think so.
So they would just have people from off the street sometimes in New York. Like maybe they got a guy that plays in the alley on the guitar for change. They'll interview this guy. And then next thing you know, he on A$AP Rocky album. Like it'll be something random, but I'm just saying, like, check that show out. It's a good show.
I'm gonna check it out. Another thing I'm gonna say too, I think we're at 77 or 78 episodes on Unspoken. My goal is to get to 100. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna stop at 100, but my goal is to get to 100. So hopefully season 5 that's enough episodes I feel for a season.
Yeah.
So that's one of my goals too. But yeah, we can go to the next. Hey, if you're an independent artist that's looking for a platform to showcase your skills, looking for an opportunity to shine, perform live from Unspoken Atlanta exclusive performances. Entrepreneurship highlight. So with this segment, y'all, we just highlight people that's doing stuff in the community, black-owned businesses, whether you doing clothing brands or you trying to open up a restaurant or whatever. We just like to highlight entrepreneurship, black ownership, and
let's talk about the few, man.
We gonna talk about the few a little bit.
Few.
We got
World. Why?
But,
okay, you gotta have the echo.
Before I met you've been rocking the few for a while, bro. And I think this last year, the last couple months, you kind of been on 10 with the merch.
Oh yeah.
Before we even get to the merch part of it, tell me what made you start the few? When did you start it? What made you start it? And
so it's interesting. The few actually co-founder, one of my co-founder sitting right across from me.
Right.
The few started as a creative group. Like it was just a gang of us. We were all creative. Like we had girls that were like models, guys that were actors, painters, designers, graphic artists, photographers, videographers, rappers, singers. We were just like a collective of creatives. So it was like, yo, man, we rare. Like it's only a few of us out here doing it for like the love. Like we really love this shit.
Right.
So we was like, man, being real is rare. We might as well start going by the few. And then that's how it started.
That's hard.
But we also did music. So like it kind of fucked it up a little bit because like niggas was like, man, y'all a rap group? We like, nah, nigga, this is like a brand.
Bigger than that.
But nah, that's how it started, and we just been rocking out.
But then we started going by the few as our group.
We ended up,
once we started rapping,
going by the few.
Once we started rapping together, once we started rapping together, we just called our group the few.
Yeah.
So we was a rap group. It kind of funneled into that.
Yeah, it did.
Because just like most things you're doing when you building from the ground up, when you start with a lot of people, you know how people start to fall off. Motherfuckers start flopping off. Shit wasn't growing how people wanted to grow. And the only thing was left with me and him. And we still was doing the music. I mean, we had people that still rock with us, but it's like intentionally try to build this shit for real, which is me and him.
Yeah.
So when we started rapping, we said, nigga, let's just go by the few. We already got the brand going.
Yeah.
So we just start calling our rap group the few.
Hey, man, make sure y'all check out. I got the few shirt on right now, man. Make sure you check them out as well.
I have a shirt too. It's at home though.
Oh yeah, check it out. Hey, my other
Bree,
question.
you've been down. You
know.
For the longest. We can go to hold on, before we go to you though, Bree, I got one more question for you though that I had in my mind. With the clothing brand though, talk about that, your merch, bringing that back out, and your energy around that.
So honestly, like the only like thing I could say for sure is that the brand is dope as hell, without a shadow of a doubt. And if you feel like you're rare and you defy the norm, you're gonna want to rock with the few, hands down. It's like a secret society. So like just even jumping into it, the only battle I really had was like the art aspect of it. Like, do I want to just keep being so artistic and creative, or do I want to like water it down a little bit so like the norms would get it? So I just kind of tread that line when it comes to designing. But it's fire. It's just real authentic, man. It's really about an individual and how they see things. Like, I don't know. It's left field stuff, man. But I feel like if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you know, you know.
But what made you want to like actually like put the merch back out and just really go hard pushing that merch side of it?
People say you have like a gift and then you have a passion. I feel like fashion is my passion. I mean, fashion is my gift. Music is my passion. So like, I just kind of like took a break from music, and I just really went full throttle with this because people always telling me like, nigga, you fire, bro. You need to be doing this. Like, your style is this. Your style is that. You need to be doing that. And I just always be like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just kind of reached the point where I was just like, man, this shit is easy.
Time.
Yeah,
sometimes you gotta follow sometimes you gotta follow your calling.
Yeah.
I always told you too, nigga, you need to be a stylist. You need to be this. I always told you you need to be doing something in fashion, right? That's how it was with me with fitness. I never wanted to be a trainer.
Yeah.
But the universe forced me to be a trainer. Cause for years I was like, nigga, I ain't no fucking trainer. I just like to work out. I ain't training y'all niggas. Fuck y'all. And eventually I ended up being a trainer. Now look at you into the fashion world. Now watch how big you about to be in this fashion shit.
And I've had so many people run up on me on some style stuff. I had Sahai the Prince ask me to style him. I had like mad like quote unquote celebrities be like, yo, mess with me on something. And I just be like, nah, I do music. Check this out though. Check this out.
Should be doing both.
Yeah, I could be doing both. And I will do. And I am doing both. But I just noticed that was the battery in my back for real. You know what I'm saying? And then we linked up with Coca Van Gogh, and he going crazy with his brand, and BC doing his thing too. Like, it was just time. It just felt like it was time.
Divine timing, baby.
Yeah. Organic.
Yeah, and I also think, bro, and just in general, I think people buy into the person before they buy into the brand. And I think you are a very unique individual. And I think I encourage people to really follow you personally and get to know who he is, because I think, especially when it's like a brand, you always want to feel connected to the person like that you're wearing. Like, I want to wear with you because I connect to what you stand for and your values and what you bring just to the world and to the universe. So I think more than the music and the art itself, like, you know, you should really promote who you are and connect to your audience in that way too, so that you can connect.
Bro, the brand of a person is very, very important. And you can see that. You first. Man, I'm telling you, people buy into you before they buy into the actual physical product. Yeah. Look at Kanye. He put wet on the fucking shirt.
Right.
And look at all these bitches on Instagram like, wet. The shit too little, coming too small, but they still making content, and he's still winning because he's selling out in 10 minutes. Like he's still getting the content off of it, even if they get their product and they say it's too small, but they bought the shit.
And they all saying it's too small.
This nigga to the point he could put anything out, bro, and they gonna buy it. So it's just about that brand. They fuck with you. Like, niggas fuck with Kanye. No matter all the cool shit he's done, niggas fuck with Kanye because he's still an icon. He's still a legend. And niggas like, bro, that's yay. Yeah. Like, when you drop this, you drop that. I could put a tree on the shirt. I don't think niggas gonna buy it.
Because they really wearing Beezy, or they wearing Ro, or they wearing, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people see that, they gonna see like who's the person who created that, and who do they stand for, and what kind of person are they? And if you don't connect with that, then it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You know, everything else is irrelevant. So
you got you selling houses. What's up with that? Missing
investment. You trapping houses? Trap.
Talk about that. Talk about what made you want to start that. I remember when you was going to school about a year ago. You was able to get your license and everything. Just talk about your vision behind that and how you plan on executing that plan.
You know, I think just with anybody in real estate, you want to make money. Like, I'm not going to say, I think I've been doing property management since I was like 19, 20. I'm 30 now. So I think the natural thing for me would be to transition into real estate. And then right before I got my license, I did like my first investment in my fix and flip, and it was a disaster. However, I learned a lot. But that really kind of encouraged me to go ahead, like, let me go and get licensed and get educated, so I really know what I want to do like next time, and I know what not to do, and I know the ins and outs of the processes that I was doing just willy-nilly. So that was like the main reason behind it. And, you know, I love helping people. I love educating people on the benefits of owning a house and how to gain just like ownership and property and land and building wealth for your family and the things that you can do with properties. A lot of people think you buy a house and you're stuck and, you know, it's just permanent. There's so many other things you can do. And I just like being the resource for that for people. So
I got a question. What would be your advice to someone that wanted to get into real estate? Like, do you have
like to be an agent?
Yeah, like to do what you do. Because I know it's not easy, like that. The studying, the tests, and then just even getting with because you guys get with like a
broker.
A broker. You guys got to get with a broker, and then finding the right broker to get with. Right? You don't want to just get with any broker. So, what would be like the advice that you would give to somebody that wanted to get into it?
I would say that it's not linear. And I think that there are so many things that you can do with your license besides just selling real estate. You know, just buying a house or selling houses. You can do rentals. You can do so many other things. And if you're going to get your license, I think you have to be really disciplined.
Oh, shit.
And it's hard work. And I say just go go and just keep going. Like, don't go and like do an online class and take 6 months to finish. Like, just go while you got the knowledge, take your test, and don't be defeated either, because it is really difficult. It's not an easy thing to pass. You may fail 3-4 times. I failed 3 times in a row, and I kept rescheduling like back to back.
That's
and
crazy.
And it costs too. Like, it's not cheap either.
Yeah.
So like, I kept rescheduling until I passed. But if I didn't do that, I don't think I'd be licensed.
My realtor told me the same thing, that she failed 3 or 4 times before she got it.
Yeah,
and she dope.
And it can feel defeating, because it's like, damn, like, you don't know what you got wrong. You don't know if you're doing the right thing or you're studying the right thing. So yeah, just be consistent. You know, you got to have a passion for it. You got to want to do it. So
do you have to have a license to get to do real estate?
There's ways, you know. I mean, it's you should have your license, but you know, some people do like wholesaling, and you don't have to necessarily be licensed to do it. Just don't get caught. You know, you can be the middleman and kind of find like properties. You can buy people's property taxes. Some people do it that way. There's like little loopholes that you can do, but I feel like the safest way is to just.
I want to be like DJ Enough with the real estate. I'm just trying
to. You selling like brand new houses, or you just how
Envy.
you do? How you choose?
Oh, my bad.
DJ Envy.
DJ Envy.
DJ, not him scamming.
and you don't want to be like him,
right?
No, I'm joking.
That's the wrong example.
The
Big L.
worst.
He don't know.
I heard about Jay Morrison.
JK.
Like Jay Morrison on Instagram, he and scammed everybody out their money too. So.
Well, I don't think he was scamming, but the guy he was working with was scamming for sure.
I think that
he's scamming by association. He probably knew. He probably knew this shit was messed up.
Shout out to DJ Envy.
But yeah, no, I don't discriminate. Like, I don't discriminate. And that's the other thing too. Like, I think when you go into it, people kind of like, I want to do like luxury only, like, you know, $1 million. Like, you have to really go out and build like clientele. You have to really, is you're an entrepreneur. You got a brand, you got a market, and it's all like out of pocket. Like, so you really got to have at least 6 months of income for your expenses saved, because you really just out here door knocking, cold calling, trying to get people.
My fault. Is it hard to make that a side hustle?
Hell yeah. There's a lot of realtors right now who's like, I'm finna go get a job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and do that on the side, because it's like, I mean, once you have your pipeline and you have like, you know, people and stuff that you can depend on, and sales kind of in action, you really just.
You got to market yourself too, right?
Yeah.
I got 2 clients right now that's like, they do that real estate, but they got jobs too.
Yeah, and then you gotta think. No, I mean, because it's just like anything else. We are, like right now, it would be a peak season, right? It's the summer. You know, people are trying to move and, you know, do other things. But yeah, like, it's not. I feel like I definitely wouldn't get licensed and quit your job. I would never do that. Like,
hell no.
The commission nice though.
The commission is great. Yeah, depending on how you sell it.
You do commercial or residential?
So yeah, commercial. I do residential.
Okay.
But yeah, commercial, you got to get a whole separate.
You think about doing that too? Or
I've thought about it.
Thought about it.
I've thought about it.
Okay. I feel you on that one.
Face ass.
That sounds like a lot of work. You think about doing.
I had to get off the leash. 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 I had to get off the
He got dipped by the gangsta, he paid his tithe. I been rolling, I'll eat my eyes wide.
All right, so we're gonna do ATL hotspots, Unspoken Atlanta hotspots. Unspoken Atlanta hotspots are places that y'all probably have been to. Y'all want to recommend first time, or y'all have been through in the past week or so.
Man,
that y'all would like to tell people on.
If you a lady, new lady in Atlanta, man, come to the crib. There's a spot called the crib. No, stop.
The crib popping, huh?
Please.
That shit popping every night.
On 10.
Got the neon lights in that
shit on 10.
The crib. I see y'all at the crib.
Well lit.
The crib is lit.
We got pills.
I do, but I can't remember the name. It's like, I'm trying to find the name. It's like Marcus and something. It's this good ass food. All I can recommend is food places, y'all. I like to eat, and
whatever you got.
That's what we want.
It was so good. I just went.
You got something to be what you thinking about?
Everybody talking about Rocksteady.
Rocksteady been out, bro.
But
if you don't know, if you live in Atlanta and you ain't been in Rocksteady yet, then I don't really think it's you really been outside for real.
Yeah, that's the outside spot now.
I think they best nights is really like Thursdays, but it'd be like super packed on the second floor. If you a single male or female, it's a good vibe. You can get, it's real verse. It's a lot of different.
Food isn't as great as it used to be though.
But if you want to go in there, you gotta pick your spots, because if you ain't into the crowded It can get stuffy in there.
Yeah, very crowded.
Yeah.
Mashup Sundays, the first Sunday of every month.
My shit talk.
Crazy.
My shit talk.
It's so fun, but yeah, it's super packed. But the place I was talking about, y'all, it's called Marcus Bar and Grill. So
Marcus?
Marcus
What's out of
Bar
town?
and Grill. It's
okay.
I don't know. Look it up, but it's somewhere.
find it on Instagram.
I just went there the other day. It was my first time going, but it's like super good. Their salmon is good. They got this crawfish etouffee with this catfish. It's so good. Their macaroni and cheese is fire. Like everything is so amazing. It's so seasoned.
The salmon good?
The salmon is amazing.
Okay, I need that spot because my girl love that shit.
It is so good. Like I can't.
Hey, come to the crib. Salmon good at the crib. I got the salmon.
See, that's that.
And that's why you still saying that.
Right, you feel
got
me?
the
That's what I'm talking
I got
about.
the instant
That's what we talking about.
Yeah, that's what we just was
All
talking
you worry about
about
is
this,
bringing
bro.
bitches to the crib,
That's
nigga.
ridiculous.
No,
I'm joking.
I know,
It's
it's
a
fucking-
joke.
it was
It's
just fucking-
a
No, you
joke.
mean
I know.
it. You
It
mean
was a
it.
spot last week that I was
Got the
trying
mac
to
and
say. I can't
cheese.
remember the name. It was called Social. I think it's Social Society in the Buckhead.
High Society?
High Society. That's the name of
Okay.
it. That's a straight spot to go to. Real 2 layers. Upstairs is like a rooftop. Downstairs is a
That's
restaurant. Real nice. You can go on a Friday night, Saturday night. If you're single, it's gonna be a lot of attention there, fellas. A lot. I could barely walk through the door. It's like that. I'm for real. You think I'm playing? Go there. Go to High
I
Society
can
on a
barely walk
Friday.
through the
High
door.
Society?
When I was walking up the stairs, I could just feel it, like as I was walking in. Like you just feel it on your.
Yeah, burning holes in you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
the
I'm
eyes
telling
burning
you, bro.
holes in you.
Well, I don't know if y'all get the same reaction, but it's
cracking
a
up.
dope
Boy,
spot.
Nigel,
to
I
go
don't
to.
know if y'all
My
look
boy
at the
Nigel
same
had the chest out.
reaction. It's crazy.
But it's a nice little spot. It's a nice little spot to go to Friday night, Saturday nights. And I think they're doing some day parties for Memorial Day weekend.
Oh shit,
But it's a dope spot.
it's cute.
You got something?
Yeah, I got a hot spot. You know, I'm gonna promote some fitness shit. So every Wednesday, my partner AB, he do this thing called Hills ATL at Piedmont Park. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m., bro. If you're looking for a good workout with a good community, with good energy, and all you're doing is running up hills, running up and down hills. But a lot of people don't like running, right? But when you get there, the energy and the vibe is so dope, you don't really feel like you working out too crazy because the
You
vibe
having
is
fun.
Yeah, it's fun. But you really getting a good ass workout. So every Wednesday, 7 p.m., Piedmont Park, Hills ATL. Shout out my nigga AB, man. Y'all go fuck with the dog.
Yo.
This shit lit.
I'm gonna piggyback off of this. We gotta normalize being physical, doing activities during dates. Like you want to date somebody, I feel like man, that whole dinner, lunch shit is kind of played. Like let's do some activities, man.
Like what?
Burn some Hills ATL. Burn some
I'm not
calories.
doing that.
But I also think it depends on the person. Cause get what
Yeah, that's true.
she
Yeah,
just
yeah,
said?
she said, I ain't
You see
doing
what she just said?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. So if you were out and you met a Bree and you want to go,
Right.
And you wanna go do some-
or any girl that don't like working
Hey.
out.
yeah, bro, you can't
Okay.
you can't
Okay.
make a you can't.
Bree.
make
I
a
don't. I
do
mean,
shit.
I don't dislike him. I'm
Bree.
definitely not doing that for like a first second. No.
They y'all gotta have that same energy. You gotta
Bree.
meet somebody who's on that
I'm
same
not
shit.
running up and down the hill.
Okay, maybe not running up and down the hill, but like we got now Atlanta has this
You wanna take me
beautiful
to the
belt line,
gym?
right? Would you be down? Like
Yes.
if a guy was like, "Hey, Bree, let's go ride bikes on the belt
Yes.
line." You
If
be down?
if
Yeah.
I meet you in the gym,
That's different.
I would think you would be okay with doing heels
I'm
for ATL with me on a
not.
Wednesday.
No, if I met you, even if I'm in the gym 5 days a week and I met you in the gym and your first date was like, oh, let's go run up the hills on Piedmont, you're blocked.
That
Yeah,
might-
you
blocked.
I don't know
That's crazy.
about that.
I wouldn't even recommend that for a first date. It ain't gonna count.
Crazy, like
Hey,
I'm not
nah,
doing that.
Unless
No,
she
no, no.
a beast.
I
Unless she's
disagree.
abs.
I disagree. If we meet in gym culture,
That's different.
if we meet in gym culture,
Yes.
You don't.
Club crib, bro. The crib sound like it'd be a cool club. Like
It will.
if a restaurant
And it gotta be
called
like
the
this
crib,
vibe though.
Yes, it gotta feel like a living room type shit.
Do you remember the living room?
Yes.
I
club?
want niggas to spend money on a date. Let's just keep it a buck.
You said you want to?
I want.
Yeah, you want to see what
want
type of
spend
nigga
money.
you dealing with. I
I
get that.
don't want to go, and I feel like you ain't have to spend no money to take me out.
No, I
Call it what you
feel
want.
that. I get that.
I
'Cause
don't
I've
like
heard women
that.
say
It's
that.
just
So what if y'all go on the Beltline, ride bikes, but then you know on the Beltline is hella restaurants.
Yeah.
Y'all stop get
Yeah,
food,
they get
ice
ice
cream,
I'm okay
cream.
with a Beltline date.
food, ice cream, drinks.
Yeah, I'm okay with a Beltline date. What I'm talking about is like even if I came here and it looked nice like this, I would still kind of be like, I want you to spend some money. I want you to show me that you invested in this date, just like I did.
But why does
How
investment
did
always
you
got?
invest? Whoa,
Why?
Because it's
Time
lazy.
the fuck out.
It's
Get her.
lazy.
This nigga just
Get
said,
her.
I want to see that you invested in this date like I did. What
Yeah.
the fuck did you do to invest in the date?
I put on my expensive ass makeup that I paid
And
hundreds
that
of
nigga
dollars
put on
for.
his expensive ass shoes and his expensive ass cologne and got a fresh ass haircut.
Y'all can call it. Hey, y'all can call it what you want.
He worked
There's
out.
nothing
And
like
he been working
effort.
out his
I
whole
want
life.
to be
He been
at
in
your
the gym
house.
going to
I'm
hills.
driving to your house. You haven't had to drive anywhere. I'm wasting my gas.
Why are you driving to his house?
That's what I said. If it was a date, like a
He
house
picking
date.
you up.
She's saying that she go to his house.
You said a house date.
I didn't say that. I never
That's
said
what
anything.
I said in the example. I said
No,
a house
she
date.
said if she goes to your house.
Yeah.
Oh.
She talking. All this example is if she comes to your
So
house.
if this
Yeah.
nigga, I'm just piggybacking off of what the fuck you're saying. So maybe the nigga went grocery shopping and bought some lobster, bought all this shit, nigga, wine.
Exactly.
Make you a beautiful ass meal, lit a candle for your black ass, and maybe he took you. Y'all went.
I
for
might reconsider, but niggas ain't putting in that type of effort. Let's be like you're being unrealistic, men.
What?
You are for first dates, like they're not like men who invite you to your house. They're gonna do like Netflix and chill. They're gonna Uber eat you something. They're gonna try to make you nice and cozy and comfortable. Give you some
I ain't
drinks.
never Uber Eats a day in my life.
You didn't, but the collective do.
That's why we the few.
It's just
nothing
not
wrong with
effort.
Uber
It's just it's
That's why we the
lazy.
few, nigga.
It's lazy.
Let me tell y'all something. Is this shit rolling? We recording?
But it's
Recording.
not about it
Nigga.
being expensive more than it is about effort, right? Like, yeah, you can Uber. You haven't had to do anything to inconvenience you
doing none of
today.
that shit.
But I'm out here going out of my way to drive miles to your house, to
It's a
sit on
vibe.
your bed or on your couch under your covers, and you Uber. You can even go and get us some food.
That shit
Like,
whack.
it's really
That shit
because
whack.
that just shows what kind of man you're going to be in the long term.
But
like,
I do-
men who are cheap,
I do get you
men
on
who
some
are
stuff
cheap
that you're saying.
Men who are cheap and stingy are not going to be generous with their love or anything else. Like, it's lame to me. Like, that's played. I don't like it.
But you lost me at saying investing in this
Yeah, you
has
lost me
to
there.
be
All right,
a
hang
money
on the
thing.
words what
Yeah.
you will. Okay.
You killed me with
No,
that.
no,
I
no.
was
Pick it
like,
if
nah.
you want.
It is
But
what it
you know
is because
I mean.
investing in a relationship or a date don't have to be fucking
It
money.
doesn't have to be money.
And I said it's not about how
It could be
expensive.
time.
That's what you
but
said. You said you got to
but
spend money on me.
I do feel like I want to see that you spent money in an intentional way. I don't want to feel like I'm going out of my way to meet you for
Time
a
is
date for
worth
the
more than
first
money.
time.
First of all, I'm gonna
That's
just
your
start there.
opinion. Yeah, time is money,
Time is
but
worth
also
way more than money.
effort for women. That's for y'all because y'all got to work and y'all got to provide. For women, for me, I don't agree with that. Like, I just feel like, again, it's not about how expensive it is. It's about the effort and the intention that you put behind what you
The
spend.
effort.
So you said
and
effort,
the
right?
intention.
It's like what he said. If you go to the grocery store,
Yes.
You're contradicting the fuck out of
How?
yourself. The
How?
effort.
Yeah.
effort ain't got nothing to do with
Let
money.
me tell you something. This man's
And
a millionaire.
and again, I said it doesn't have to be
The
expensive.
effort
I did
and
say that.
intention. This nigga's a millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to take you out on a date?
Okay.
What effort is it for this nigga to buy you fucking lobster? It's nothing because he's a millionaire. Lobster is a dollar to this nigga. What effort is that? So this nigga just bought your pussy. You gonna fuck this nigga because
Who said we're fucking?
we just talking. You gonna fuck with this nigga because the effort of paying $100 on a meal for you was so amazing?
No.
That's nothing to him.
No. Again, you're going. See,
You said it.
But I said more than that. You're gonna pick and keep on the one part that I said, but I also went and gave more context and I also clarified. And
What's the other?
Yeah, because you're not listening. You want to
I
respond.
might not be.
Yeah, I think you want to respond, and that's okay.
I might not be hearing it.
I don't think you
I ain't
are.
hear that part either.
I know y'all didn't because I say one thing that triggers you, and now it's like, oh,
Yeah, because that shit didn't make no
everybody's in a
fucking
frenzy.
sense.
It does
It
make
sound
sense.
crazy.
It's not
You
gonna
talking about
make sense to y'all.
investing in a relationship or a
It won't
date.
make sense to y'all, but it makes sense to somebody. It resonates to somebody.
Investment doesn't always mean monetary, ladies and gentlemen.
Investment means effort. Okay.
Exactly.
And again,
So if you come to my house for a date and I go to the store and
and
I buy all these groceries and set this shit out, lay it out, it's look beautiful, the lighting is beautiful, the ambiance is beautiful. I laid all this shit. I spent 2 hours preparing vegetables and cooking
That's
shit.
effort. That's intention.
That's not effort.
No, I didn't say
And look,
that.
we can take it a
I
step
could have
further.
used the food stamp
I didn't
card,
say that.
but it's effort.
We can take it a step further.
Oh shit!
Like that. We can take it a step further.
Calm down. Relax.
relax, bro.
Oh my God. See?
Hey, lean
See,
against the wall.
God is talking to y'all. God is reprimanding y'all for coming at me.
This shit got me excited. We can take it a step further. The nigga could have planned a picnic, nigga, in a park that's like, maybe he live in the city and the park is Piedmont Park, or maybe Freedom Park is a good park. Y'all should go to that park. Maybe he planned that shit. He planned a picnic for you. Got picked up some sandwiches, made some sandwiches, drinks, smoke. I don't know what you're into. And y'all, would that not be enough for you? Because he didn't ball out at a restaurant.
He just
And there was no
but
sparklers.
Don't do me.
You wanted the sparklers
Nah, because they lazy. I don't
and the
even like that.
sign.
No, see, and that's y'all try to minimize things to like to shit that's not even the point.
sorry.
Because the thing is, it's not about how much money. If you spend $500 or $50, it's about, for me, it's about effort. And I just feel like it's a cop-out way if you were to invite me to your house where everything is conveniently laid out for you and I have to travel to you and I have to get all dressed. I'm doing all these things just to come and present and be next to you. Where I feel like if somebody who went and planned, it doesn't matter what the date is. If you planned out a date for me and I felt like you put some intentionality and I felt like you put some effort behind it, then I'll be open to it. But for the collective, I'm not saying you and I'm not saying you. Men who say, "Oh, well, come to my house and chill," like, you know what I'm saying? We can go and watch a movie. I was thinking we could Uber. I don't want to do that.
No, that's different.
But when you think about,
on that.
But what I'm saying is, when you think about, come to the crib, you're not thinking, oh, you're gonna have a dinner laid out for me, and you actually put some effort behind it. You're not thinking that. That's just the truth. Now, if you like somebody, I would think maybe after we've dated for a while and you say, "Oh, well, come over, I'm gonna cook you dinner," whatever. Yeah, I think you'll put effort. But somebody that you just met. And you're like, "Oh, come to the crib." You're not doing that.
So I would say this.
I want to say first date. I won't recommend coming to the crib. I mean,
not at all.
As convenient as that could be for a man, and you would love that. That's really not a good impression. But I'm thinking like maybe like date 4, maybe 5.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the night that I know I'm gonna hit for the first time. You know,
See,
you know what I'm saying?
Because it's like even if you were to invite me out, right? Like even people I've seen women like this too, where like if say like you live on the opposite end of town and you suggested a place for us to go, and you know I live on the other end of town, but you suggest a place that's closer to you, I'm still gonna be looking like, so you drove 5 minutes, I gotta drive 45 minutes. Like you ain't even try to meet me in the middle. No, right. It's about mutual effort. Like you probably gonna pay for the dinner. Okay, cool, but it's what it is. Like I just feel like it's I don't know. It's lazy.
So if I'm about to spend $200 on dinner, what is it to you to drive 40 minutes to me?
I don't like that. Because I feel like, see, y'all don't think those little things will translate into like a relationship to me.
That's a reciprocation. You should have no problem with just driving to where I'm at. You ain't finna pay for shit. You ain't finna do shit, but show up with your expensive makeup on and eat this fucking food. Right. That's all you about to do.
In life, I want whoever I'm dealing with, friend, girlfriend, family, I want them to meet me halfway. I feel like
meet me halfway.
If I put my hand out to shake your hand, you got to put your hand out to shake my hand. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it should never just be one-sided. And I feel like a lot of times it sounds really one-sided.
But see, and I think a lot of times I say that because y'all thinking about the money that y'all spend, and maybe that would be the disconnect.
You thinking about the money though?
Oh my God, I literally said like 5 different times that it's not about how much money that you're spending. I'm not saying you got to spend a whole rack on me. I'm not saying you got to go and get the sparklers and take me to the club and buy out the damn thing. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is maybe what I interpret as effort and what I expect could be different for you. Maybe what you think is effort is me meeting you, driving 45 minutes, and you pay for everything. Maybe for me, it's like, no, like find something in the middle, and I want you to plan. I don't know. Like, it could be different. But to me, I said what I said. You want to know something? Could we just acknowledge the fact that somebody's best may not just be good enough for you? And that doesn't mean that they're a bad person. That just means that that's not for you.
True.
That's really shit you
said. And that's okay.
That's true.
That's okay.
I heard something today. You know how they be rating? This is left. You know I be fucking with the fashion shit. I was watching something today.
Go at this point.
And the fashion nigga, they was like, why are you asking me why would I rate my outfit? What if my 7 is that nigga's 10? Or that nigga's 1,000?
That's real.
And
it's all perspective.
It's perspective.
It's all perspective. There's someone out there, as crazy as y'all think I am and unrealistic as y'all think I am, there's someone that's met me at every single level.
It's somebody.
And that's okay, right? Like, we can agree to disagree. Like, if someone loves, coming to Netflix and chilling on the first day and having a date where they go to fucking McDonald's and chill in the car and talk for hours. Like, that's your bag and that's cool. Yeah. That's just not for me. Right? Yeah. And that's okay. I don't think no one has to be crucified for what their expectations are. For sure. Not saying y'all were. I'm just saying for the audience, because I already know they're going to come for me. But I'm just saying.
Because your standard
right. Y'all don't have to crucify me for wanting somebody to spend a little bit more or whatever. That don't mean that I'm gold digging. It just means that that's what I like and somebody's going to meet me there. And if they don't, then they're not for me.
flashback reaction. So before we even do that,
Flashback reaction. What's that?
What's that?
What was I gonna say?
First
of all, I want to make a not announcement, but I do want to say something. For people who don't know, who've been watching Unspoken for a while, or if you've been watching Unspoken for a while, you already know. But Bree and Ro were two people that's been on the show since I first started. Since season 1, they was actually on the very first episode. So just to say that, we doing some flashback reactions. I got some old clips from when we first started.
I met Bree.
And
I remember too, bro.
I think
like
season 1 or season 2, I got a mix in here that I'm gonna play some clips. And I just want to get y'all reaction, not just y'all. So I got clips of
we want to know if we still feel the same.
Yeah.
About the clip.
How you felt then and how you feel now.
That's so
Has it changed?
Let's see that.
So this is the first one. The first one is Ro. This is actually the 5th episode we ever dropped. He went with I forgot her name, but if you watching, I'm sorry. This
Hope that girl I hate.
No, that was last season.
Ooh, wait, what?
This is season. This is season 1. It's season 1. No. This is season 1.
We're gonna play.
And this clip is called "How Do You Feel About People Crying on Social Media?"
I still feel the same way. Ain't nothing you gonna say about that.
Let's play it though.
Hold on.
The funniest thing on social media is when I catch people crying on camera. Like, why are you crying on camera?
That's healthy.
That's retarded.
To cry on
No offense if
camera?
you're retarded. That's retarded.
I think that it's an outlet for people.
You hold the camera up to your face and you, I can't believe he just did this to me.
Don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
Like what?
So crying in general or crying about
it's
a
okay to
relationship?
cry, bro. Why you holding the camera to your face and you crying?
I've been...
No offense, you ain't never did that, right?
You never did that, right? She probably has.
Hey, bro, I still feel that same way.
I hate that shit. That shit corny as
Why
fuck.
the fuck you crying on camera?
I'm having a bad day, so I turn to Instagram, and I'm crying.
Thousands of people who don't give a fuck about your day, don't give a fuck about what you really going through.
Right.
You gonna cry to these motherfuckers like...
Maybe they didn't intend to cry. Maybe they were talking about the situation and they were brought to tears.
There's
and
a
that's
stop
how I got
button.
the
That
camera.
Tyrese clip was crying the whole time, though.
He wasn't crying yet until you said, "What more do you?"
No.
What do you want from me?
Baby, listen, people. Do you know what's so
Yeah,
crazy about
Drizzy.
social media to me? I feel like people who do that, who cry, it's like it's a means to connect. Like they want to feel like supported, like or not babied, but it's like, oh, like it's gonna be okay. Like I think they really want to. Yeah, they want to read through the comments and feel like
don't invite me
comfort.
if you have another pity
my
party.
thing is like if you
right,
yeah, but if you crying about like accomplishment, somebody surprised you.
No, we not talking about happy crying. We talking about
but like
sad shit.
that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. Like what I'm saying is celebrating you crying and stuff like that. That's cool. But when you are crying because you're trying to express how you feel about a certain situation that you probably don't need to be telling the public anyway, but you doing it crying the whole time doesn't help the situation. All I do is making you a meme because people on social media don't care. People on social media don't give a damn.
It's a pity party,
whether
bro.
you
You
crying
look
or not.
thirsty.
But some people don't
look
have
thirsty.
community. Like you got to think about it. Like some people literally don't have nobody. Like they don't have family that's gonna connect with them. They don't have access to a therapist. Their friends don't
But
give
they
a
got
fuck.
followers though.
They do, and that be their thing. Like it always remind me like on the Facebook era where people just air out all their business on their status and stuff.
That shit
I'm like,
wild.
God damn, like y'all ain't grow out of that yet. Like we don't want to read it. Like we
That
don't want
shit
to see
wild.
it. And it's like, why are you posting that? It's like because you want to feel validated. Like
That
you
shit
want to
wild.
feel like, oh, you relate. Like, oh man, like you're right to feel this way. So
That shit wild to me.
I feel like I would cry. I feel like I would cry on social media.
I feel like you would too, Bree. You definitely a crier on social media.
So, okay.
Whatever.
So let me paint a
agree.
picture. Let me paint a picture. Your perfect boyfriend turns out to not be perfect. Are you gonna turn to Instagram and be like, "Oh, he did this to me"? Oh.
In your story, let me tell you about what's going on. You gonna be like Teresa, have a 50-page.
Hell no, I never do that. Now, see, but it depends on how active I was posting the relationship. Like if I had a very public relationship on social media, I don't think I would make a think crying, but I would like post and like, okay, we broke up. Like this what and I would be sad about it. Like I would make a sad post. It wouldn't make me be crying, but I don't. Well, I feel like if I felt like people were invested in the relationship. Cause I don't want y'all to fucking ask me. Like, don't be under my don't ask, don't respond to myself. Where is so? We broke up. It's over. I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
You ain't gonna know shit about me.
Okay, what about people that are pregnant and they lose a baby? Like John Legend, when they had the stillborn or something like that, like they posted like, oh, okay, like we lost the baby. She was crying. They had posted a picture where she was crying.
That's none of your fucking business.
But they also was publicly sharing their pregnancy journey, and that's a way to tell the masses, like, hey, stay out of my business. Like this is what happened. Here's your answer to your questions, because people are gonna ask.
That's nobody's fucking business.
But the business is already out there. It's not like it was publicly known. That's like, it's publicly known. Like, I'm on a pregnancy journey. You see me up at 9 months and I don't have no baby. So for the next, you're going to wonder, you're going to ask, and that might open up a wound. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. Because if you don't want to do that, then don't put it out there in the first place.
Yeah.
Just don't ever post about it, period. Because people are going to ask. And it's their right to ask because you put it out there.
Shit.
I mean, they have the right to ask. It doesn't mean that it's right. But they do have the ability to ask. They do. If I saw BZ not posting his relationship no more, I might come and be a responding to her like, shit, like you with so-and-so still? I asked him today. Like, you still I'm going to ask because he posts her all the time. They be doing a couple videos and shit. I'm going to ask. Like, it's just what it is. People are curious.
That's real.
It's the truth. Like, it's curious.
I agree with the part you said about.
I understand that.
The thing I agree with you about is like, if you put your shit out there in the public, then I feel like you should just
explain
say like,
it.
Yeah, because like if me and my girl get pregnant, right? And then the pregnancy is all on Instagram. We showing the whole shit.
Yeah, that part.
And if we have a miscarriage, I think we should still post like, oh, we lost the baby. Because we've invested all this time in showing y'all.
Yes,
you know
people are on that journey with you. Like that, what's it called? It's like social. I can't even think of that.
But that's why I think you should be very like strategic on what you post and what you talk about. Like really think about what you're doing, man, because you're putting your life out there.
And back to Tyrese,
strangers.
But back to Tyrese, I feel like the reason he posted that was because his business was blasted everywhere. Like they were painting him out to be all different types of father. He was a bad father. He's this. He like, nah, I'm finna show y'all the real. This is what's really happening behind the scenes. He ain't have no choice but to put that vulnerable moment out there so y'all can shut the fuck up. Like this is what's going on. I pay for child support. I'm trying to see my daughter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like she's posting and forcing his hand. So what is he gonna do?
He ain't y'all with that. I'm fighting for my life.
Yeah,
man.
like, and what do you want him to do? Like, you got to answer to that.
So Diddy need to do one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, no Diddy.
Diddy got to do one of them. I'm fighting for my life, man.
Hey, ain't enough tears in the world to say Diddy.
Not you crumping. Why you crumping?
Ain't enough tears in the world to say Diddy, boy.
You think he over?
Hey, Diddy ain't do that shit, bro.
Hey, the only way he gonna win, I saw. Damn, what's y'all name? Who got that part? I forgot her name, but she said some real shit. The only way he gonna be alright, he gonna have to
turn to my academics.
He got the girl. It's a girl, light skinned girl. She's supposed to be on the show. Anyway, she was saying like he gonna have to turn into a pastor.
Soldier, some soldier. I know you're talking about.
He ain't getting locked up for nothing. They don't have any charges on him right
now. No, it ain't about getting locked up. It's just like his legacy is just tarnished.
Oh yeah, you just saying his image and shit.
Yeah, it's just tarnished. So he gonna have to go to the church route and become this big preacher, and then
he low-key tried. That's why he tried to change his name to Brother Love or Love.
That's what he's doing.
Like
that confession was fake as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. That apology was cap.
It was performative.
It looked real cap. I ain't gonna lie.
You got another flashback?
Yeah, I got another one. This is season finale of season 2. Breonna and BC.
I don't even remember going with that's how.
I don't remember that.
Ago. Right.
This is talking about who y'all think is the prize.
Oh, I remember that.
Hold on.
I'm screaming.
The prize. Now, I also think women are the prize.
I think we're both the prize.
We are.
Yeah. I think we're both the prize. However, I think that men think that they're a little bit more the prize only because they know that there's less women than there are men. And I feel like now that they realize that, they don't feel like they got to do as much. They feel like they're bringing what we want, or we're desperate, or like we're never going to get the
I don't agree.
Really?
Because the roles have kind of reversed. Because like, I ain't gonna lie, like women, it's a lot of more women now getting more money than niggas.
That's one part of the.
No, the fact that they're getting more money than niggas makes them think that like, yo, I'm the motherfucking prize. Because at first, so what it used to be was niggas was the breadwinner, so they bringing the bacon home, right? I'm a vegan, I don't eat that shit. And niggas bringing the bacon home, so they feel like, yo, I'm the prize. You need to do what
I understand that, and that is true. However, that narrative is dying out. Like, I honestly, now the conversation about women, especially entrepreneurs, women that are making a lot of money, and the masculine energy that they bring to relationships is a big topic right now.
It's a very big topic right now.
Which is men specifically know that the chances of a woman let's just talk about Atlanta. The chance of a woman in Atlanta meeting a quality man is very slim. Very slim.
Yeah.
So if you're just talking in Atlanta in general,
because there ain't a lot of real niggas left. It's only like a few of us left, y'all.
Nah, he ain't lying though.
It's only like a few of us left,
That's for
y'all.
sure. That's for sure.
What y'all think about that?
Yeah.
I love it. Clap it up for that. Hey, clap it up
I
for
agree
that.
with that.
Oh yeah.
I thought me and Beast was gonna be arguing on that.
Oh no,
different views.
I do got another one though. Ain't no arguments on another one, but yeah.
No, I still think. My question, do you think that women are still like in their super masculine? Do you feel like it shifted or changed? Like, was I right that it was dying out, or
You was right.
Okay. All right.
That shit hurt that nigga to say
I like
Hey, everything in me like.
I like that.
Nah, you was right, my nigga. But at that time, that's what I believe.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Things change over time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's a good one. I got some more. I got one other Bree. Hold on.
Me and Bree?
No. This is Bree and Ashley.
That was like season 1, wasn't it?
Bree and Ashley season 1. Hold on, yeah.
I'm like,
This is the very first time y'all filmed together. Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Hey, we miss you, Ashley.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she couldn't be with us today. She, I don't know what she went. I think she went out of town, but she on the way back. She probably back now, but she knew she was gonna be late. Here we go. This is episode 12, season 1. No, I said that back. This is not episode 12. This is episode 8.
I think we're probably more open to it. I agree. Yeah. I agree. I think, like you were saying, if guys know, like if your guy best friend may know that you got a nigga, sometimes they take that back seat like, all right, I ain't gonna call her and ask her if she wanna kick it today because she might be with her boys. But you know, like the girls be like, you good? You wanna hang out? You wanna get a drink? Let's talk about your bitch. Everything okay? You know, we more like, we more open with it, but guys, I don't think as much.
Yeah, and even like I said, like, guys that I date, as soon as I mention a guy best friend, you got so many best friends. Oh, so what? Y'all had sex before? Oh, so it's like immediately jumping to like
the sex.
Security. Yeah, they just jump out.
Men really do think that though.
No, they
but
do.
I guess men really do think that though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think niggas be like, yeah.
Because
I smack her
thing.
cheeks.
Yeah.
I think women. I missed that shirt. I haven't seen that in a long time.
she saw I missed the shirt.
I missed the shirt. That's crazy. How you
You
still feel about best friends and?
I've recently changed my mind. I do not think that men and women can be friends, y'all. Like, I've changed my mind. I used to be a firm believer that, like, okay, men and women can totally be friends, strictly platonic. No, I genuinely believe now that men are waiting for an opportunity, and I'm sick about it.
Hey,
I am sick about it.
I have a female best friend that I've been friends with for 10 years. I never tried her in any sexual way. She never looked at me in any sexual way. Shout out to my girl, Shay Mack.
Is she ugly?
Shay Mack
is nice.
Nigga, Everybody wants Shay.
Nice. Everybody
Shay
wants
do
that
got body.
ass.
She do got body.
But listen, that's my dog. Like, and we like this, and I've never ever tried her, and we never had that energy. That's my friend.
Okay, all right, no.
Shay's my friend,
but not like me though.
She give me the chance,
but not like me though.
Hey, Shay.
You married through me.
See, you see what I'm
But
talking
that's
about?
not his friend.
I'm playing.
No,
I'm really
you're not. You're not, bro. You're not playing, bro.
Bree, that's not his friend.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, but also Shay has a certain type of energy, right? Shay got homeboy energy. Like,
I'm really playing.
So think about.
It don't matter. She still got a pussy.
I agree.
She a female.
No,
she like
I
dick.
I agree. But I'm thinking more like a girl that's, I'm gonna be quiet.
No, I want to know.
Yeah, say what you gotta say. Get that shit off your chest, Bree.
See, I've learned my lesson.
Get that shit off your chest, Bree.
Hey, Kim got
What's up, Ken? What you got?
South got something to say.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Kim? What you got?
Hey, this dick powerful too.
See, that explanation in itself is the reason why we can't be friends, because I shouldn't even have to think about all the things that I mean, as a woman, of course, like I'm gonna walk through it and know that, but as a friend, if I'm with my homeboy, I feel like I should be like just completely.
But what if the guy really just genuinely doesn't see you that way? Like, I got
I
three homegirls
that
I don't even look at like that. I would not fuck.
Are you attracted to them?
I think they're pretty, but I wouldn't fuck.
Are you attracted to them though?
I just don't look at them that way. They're my friend.
You're not attracted to them. Like that's how I feel about white people.
It's because I think because I know them.
I'm sorry. Please don't cancel me. Like Caucasian men, they're not my cup of tea. I can look at a Caucasian man and say, damn, he's attractive. Like I like him. Would I ever want to date him or be sexual? No. But I can recognize that he's an attractive person. Now, if I'm around somebody and I'm attracted to them, and that's also my home, people tend to gravitate to people that they are attracted to in some way. Sometimes it's energetic, sometimes it's physically, but there's something that initially attracts you to somebody. And I feel like 9 times out of 10, niggas be friends and they don't be real friends for real. Like,
so does this count if you've already hit and y'all became friends after that?
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay, so forget that.
I'm just saying if the opportunity ever presented itself.
I have 2 homegirls that I've never touched and I won't ever touch. Even if they was to be like, we lit and they ready. I'm like, we even friends. We just friends.
I mean, there's an exception to every rule, but I genuinely believe in my heart, at least in my experience. Right. Like, I'm talking about, like, are they your type? Like, oh, I'm attracted to them.
You said no name. 1 to 10.
I don't know if they're going to watch this show. But I'm going to just say
then he's not attracted to them.
They are attractive enough that I would, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not into them like that. You know what I'm saying? They really like fam.
It's not the same thing.
What you think, Nigel?
What I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
He a hoe.
Lately, I've been on my good guy shit lately. I ain't really been outside for me to say that, but I think it depends on what mode I'm in. Like I've been in both situations. Like I've been in that mode too, where we were talking about, but I also been on some chill shit. So I think it's just what you went to or what you got going on.
Man, I'm waiting for the opportunity. Long and short, I mean,
not
you know,
that bad,
but that would explain even in the clip, and even in the clip when I said, "Oh, if I just mention how a boyfriend, my homeboys to fall off," that's why, because they was waiting for the opportunity to have a moment with me. Now it's over. They don't want to be my friend. Like, why you can't be friends?
But I do feel like, I mean, when it comes to friends,
we're never my friends.
I do feel like if I met you and I was able to meet your friends around that same time, like, but we getting too grown, like, you new friends, I know you on bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just know, like. If I done seen pictures of you growing up, or you grew up with him, or it's like me talking to somebody and she jealous because she always feel like I'm out with Ashley, but she don't know I went to college with Ashley, so she don't know that relationship before we even met. All she see is a light skinned girl that I'm always, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, I done built a rapport. It ain't nothing like that. But I mean, like I said, you gotta know who you dealing with. Like if she always type to like want to be outside and want to be in the mix. And she talking about she got a male best friend. That male best friend definitely hit after that picnic.
I'm gonna just say this. I hate how like society makes it seem as though men have no self-control or like we have no moral compass and we're just so animalistic. Like we driven. I'm saying like we see movies all the time and they just make it seem like men just be like going crazy. Like we just horny all the time. Like
y'all are. What's wrong with that? When women are too, like it goes both ways. I mean, there's some women who are just as big as predators.
They really shine this
are.
magnifying glass with a light on it. That's like men are just like horny all on go. Like
men, but you have to like you got to take yourself out of it. That's like me saying, oh well, we never come on a man, and we do. We do, and I'm not gonna say because even though I don't do it, doesn't mean that it's not a thing that happens amongst the majority. The majority of men are waiting for the opportunity to have sex and fuck. They're feeding you drinks. They're under the guise as being your friend, but they're not. That's just the truth.
I agree with that. Majority, yes.
Yeah, there's an exception, of course, who have morals and are good people. But nah, yeah, they like, yeah, come on, have some drinks.
Man, there's a few good niggas out here.
I got one more clip, y'all. And it's really for well, I got 2 more clips. Should I do me or should I just
do you? Just do that one.
Just do this one. Okay. This I don't know if Jeter paid attention. This me and Jeter.
Jeter, come here.
This is me and Jeter first time.
Playing back a clip of you and him.
Me and Jeter first time filming together. I think it was season 1. and we was talking about dating women with kids. I was tripping, yeah. Cause I was gonna say I definitely feel different. Let me hold on. Give me 20 seconds.
Sometimes it take a little experience for you to be like, oh, let me wake the fuck up.
Depend on the age, but it kind of depends on the person too, though. At the same time, because I done had crushes on a lot of girls that I had 2, 3 kids. To be honest with you, and then at the same time, though, I done been in a situation where I'm like, shit, I want my first kid to be your first kid. You know what I'm saying? I would rather, us to have that moment together more so than I'm having to learn off of your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather it be that way, but it's 2019.
Hold on, you calling the kid a mistake?
No, not a mistake, but what I'm saying is I would rather my first be your first instead of me having to learn off of you already having a kid. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much teaching me how to raise a child or how to, because you already done been through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I would rather us learn together.
I still feel the same, but my approach to it is a little bit different. I wouldn't necessarily say that the kid was a mistake.
Hey, you a funny nigga, bro.
But I wasn't always like though. I think before, especially around that time we first started the show, I wasn't trying to start nobody with kids. I think these last 2 years I've been in the mindset. I've been okay with it.
Cause we get older, nigga, you ain't got no choice.
Older, ain't got no choice.
Most women are in our age range is gonna have a child too.
Yeah, it's just part.
It's gonna be very rare that you can be the quality woman with no kids around our age or in our age range.
Yeah.
If not, they're gonna be in their 20s. They're gonna still be on some bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was young, I used to think like that though. I used to.
We all did.
Saying when I was like,
we all did.
When I was in my early 20s, I used to be like, man, I never talked to a woman with a kid.
Nigga, me too.
But I've met like some of the best women in the world, and they were moms. You know what I'm saying? They was already a mom. Yeah. Like their mind frame was just.
You still got a cap on number though? How many kids?
I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta have
the cap. It's a cap.
You gotta have.
What's the cap?
2. For sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
Two is
crazy.
Two is a lot. Listen, for you to have 2 kids, you gotta be phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta be phenomenal. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Like my Angelo.
How you gonna get the data if she got more than one?
Right.
What you mean how?
What if she's still bad though? Like what if she fine as hell? She's fly.
And then the daddies are
she
real
just gonna be something to fuck on.
The good dad she got a good baby dad.
I know a girl right now, cold, nice, from the east side, got 2 kids.
She can't be from the east side then.
I'm telling you, got 2 kids, and she be outside. She be going out every weekend. She don't be going crazy spots. I can tell she still. I can tell her kids live with her though, but she's still outside. You know, she make time.
You can tell because they loud. They loud as hell.
I don't know. I think they might be like 3 years apart. Maybe I think like 5 and 7, 5 and 4, something like that. It's around that time, between 5 and 8, around that age. But still, I think I could talk to somebody with a kid. 2 is you gotta be phenomenal. Like
2. Woo.
It's a lot.
You gotta be amazing.
Dealing with a girl with 1 kid is a lot. Dealing with a girl with 2 kids,
one
ain't a
lot. I ain't gonna lie, cause like my shit smooth. Like my girl got a kid.
I think it depends on the girl,
and it's really, really smooth. Like it's no problem. I love the little boy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying.
Bro, it probably ain't even gonna be up to you.
What ain't gonna be up to me?
She got 2 or more kids and she fine. She probably fucking good.
So most likely.
When she fucking, you gonna stay around.
Hey man, look, don't listen to this nigga.
Don't listen to that nigga, man.
That's not how we think, bro. We're not thinking like that. We're not thinking like that.
All right. That one your intentions.
Hey, bro, you making us look like niggas, bro.
That's funny as hell.
You making us look.
I said this on that episode. Niggas ain't coming in that motherfucker for nothing.
Right. Facts. She look good doing. All right, y'all. We got some topics we're gonna discuss. It's some things that been going on this week in the world.
What? What's been
y'all
going on?
Y'all got some food?
I heard Nicki Minaj got locked up.
We got wings out there. So
did you get fries with it or just wings?
I got fries too.
Hey, I heard Nicki Minaj got locked up.
Don't eat all the fries.
Man, I don't give a damn about her getting locked up.
I want some food. Can somebody make it?
We can definitely talk about that at some point.
Okay, don't set though.
Damn.
I know.
It's a viral clip going around right now of Deion Sanders' daughter who's about to have a baby with Jacquees. But it was in her decision to keep her last name instead of his.
She's selfish.
Because I think it was her father who really put his foot down about it.
But why wouldn't you want your son to be named Sanders, nigga? It's a Sanders.
It's a lot of Sanders.
But he only said it because they made a decision because they're not married.
That's what she said.
So stupid.
It ain't about that.
I think her dad came up with that shit though.
She want her name. She want her son to have Sanders' last
That
name.
her dad came up with. What made you think of?
No, I think it was a shade room. Like her dad was like one of the reasons. Like you I'm not finna let him have your last name until y'all get married.
That's stupid.
But I think she said they're gonna have both.
So why can't they hyphen it? Yeah, why can't they do like Sanders, whatever Jacquees' last name is?
I feel like with Dion, that's more of like a lesson that he's trying to teach. Like, all right, I understand y'all together, but it's steps to this. Like, I can't really. So it's give you my I can't let my grandson have your last name if y'all ain't.
Why is it up to this nigga? Is he fucking Jacquees? Is he fucking Jacquees?
It's not up to him.
It's not up to him. But he has a say so. His daughter though.
How old is she?
I don't know.
She might be like 30, she in her 20s.
30 something probably.
She
30?
Oh, she in her 30s. She got to be in 30.
She might be
Girl, I was just gonna say, that's why I asked. Somebody grow the fuck
I think she high 20s.
Tell her to grow the fuck up.
30s.
Tell her to grow the fuck up.
You think so?
Yes,
I
grow the fuck
definitely agree. I
up.
think that's
Why is your
childish.
dad controlling what you want to do with your? Is she with Jacquees? Are they together?
Yeah, they're boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah,
They're not married. That was his whole point. He was
Grow
like,
the fuck up.
You can't get the last name until you married. I feel like from a father standpoint, I'm saying though, if you had a daughter and she wouldn't get married, as a father, I understand that logic behind that. Now, from the relationship standpoint, from the daughter and her boyfriend, you might be a little, agitated about that. But I mean, it's the proper way to go about it. That's legal. Like
the only reason I agree with it is because of the legacy in the name, the legacy in the name. It's a Sanders, right? Like, if now you can't bring it on set.
I know a lot of Sanders.
Put it in the
and
microwave.
ain't none of them related to Dion, bro.
Yeah, they ain't in Sanders though. They ain't in Sanders.
That Sanders right now ain't gonna change his life.
Like
that's gonna open. That's between him opening doors and getting indoors. Like that,
straight up,
that
bro.
last name right there.
Nepotism.
It's not a bad name to have.
Nepotism is real, my nigga.
But,
nepotism is real.
That last name will give him so many doors. So many doors.
That's why him having the Sanders last name to get him in so many doors. But
if I'm Jacquees, I really can't be too mad. That's not a bad last name to have. But
that like having James.
That's gonna motivate him to come correct though.
If I'm Jacquees, I'm tight about that shit. That shit was lame. I'm tight.
You tight?
I'm tight. I'm tight about that shit. Is that my child? That's my question now. Yeah, like the nigga ain't got my last name. Is that my son?
She got a boy.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
She got a boy.
That nigga might not never have another son.
I think he wanted to make her. I think he wanted to make her a junior.
Yeah,
but
he did.
He couldn't.
He wanted to make him a junior.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So
he married. He
Sanders. He Jacquees Sanders.
Jacquees Sanders.
Allegedly.
I feel like
fuck out of here.
He got Jacquees Sanders, whatever the fuck.
That's what I'm saying. What they could at least do that.
No, that's what she said they're gonna do. They're gonna use both names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that I can
they're gonna use both names, but I mean, I think, like I said, I think for Deion Sanders, there's a lesson that he's trying to give.
Yeah, that
Jacquees.
jersey gonna be crazy.
Like we must give him. It ain't gonna do nothing but motivate him to if he feel that's the one, it's gonna motivate him to marry her. That's
He
all
was
it's
still
gonna
stuck on Dreezy just a few months ago. You're not finna marry that girl.
But that's probably a reason. That's probably a reason why her dad on that. Like, bro, you ain't even got them really fully
He
committed to
literally
this.
cheated on Dreezy and got that girl pregnant.
And
He
you ain't married.
serious.
Nah, you ain't finna do it. That's my dog.
He's not about to propose to her.
Now, if they was married, I would be like, yeah, give him this nigga last name.
No, if they get married,
Yeah.
I don't think he would have an issue with giving him his last name. I think the whole point of it is that they're not married. And that's why he's saying, oh, no, you can't get... It's Sanders. Until you put that ring on it.
So you would allow that, like if you got pregnant, you would be okay if your son didn't have your last name?
You don't think you care about the marriage part?
If it was a name like Sanders or James or some shit like that, yeah, I'll be cool.
So, do y'all think like someone should get married because they have a kid with someone?
I think there's the proper steps.
No, because you having a kid with somebody don't mean y'all compatible. That don't mean y'all can have a. That don't mean y'all energy is right for each other. That don't mean y'all should be married.
I mean, if I'm being honest with y'all, I disagree with you. And the only way I say it is because...
Bro, you can fuck a bitch from the club tomorrow night to get her pregnant. Do that mean y'all should get married?
Right.
No.
But I'm not supposed to get her pregnant.
That's
you mean?
The point.
Shit happens.
Shit happens, fool.
I agree with you. But the whole point is you gotta be responsible. Even though people make kids and that's not being responsible, the whole point of it growing up is to be responsible. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But if y'all niggas don't mesh, why would you marry somebody you don't mesh with and have a...
No. Don't marry her because you got a child with her.
That's what I'm saying.
The goal is to get married before you have a child. So if you're gonna have a child with somebody, you need to be, first of all, you need to have a child with somebody that you would see as somebody that you would marry. That's how it's supposed to be. We talking about shit like niggas ain't going about it right. And they like, all right, I fucked up.
That wasn't the original question, though.
What? What's the original question? Should you marry if you get...
I disagree with what you said.
You disagree with what I said too?
What I said too?
The goal should be to get one pregnant. That'd be a good one.
over getting married.
So, but what's up with the idea of committing to a baby and not marriage? Why are y'all tiptoeing around the part that that's the biggest commitment?
That's
what's
the biggest
going
thing.
on?
No, but it ain't always men though. It's women too.
I can agree with that. But y'all gotta propose. But y'all gotta propose. So I mean,
let me ask you this: can we get married and not be about the court system and shit like that?
No, we're getting married because when it comes to the estates, when it comes to
we move in together, I give you a ring, all that shit.
No, because when it comes down to it, if something happened to you and you're on life support, I can't make the decisions for you. I can't do what's in your best interest. I don't have means to certain policies. I don't have means to the estate. I don't have means to make sure that me and our family are good.
But that's a trust.
If you look at
court, I don't care.
If you look at the
what
landscape,
if you in the trust?
But look though, if you're looking at the landscape of people that's having kids, that's the reason why we're fucked from the beginning, because we're backwards with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of them is just okay with just having the child instead of getting the married part. If we can flip that to make people be like, all right, I ain't having no child until I get married. Yeah. Then that would set up a lot of positivity when it comes to households, raising kids, shit like that. But until we flip that, it's always gonna be flip up situations. Like it's always like.
Did you know in the state of Georgia, if the father isn't legitimized, he has no rights to the kid?
Yeah, you do gotta go get legitimized. Too. Yeah. Is that even if you're married? No.
No. If you're married, I think it's different.
Hello.
That's what I'm saying.
Another reason to be married.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole benefit. If you get married first and then you have a child, a lot of the shit is a breeze.
But it's crazy though, because you can be on child support. I could be on, not me. Where the wood at? A man can be on child support and still have to pay child support, but still have no rights to his kid. Yeah.
Imagine because you didn't want to go through the course or because you just decided that you felt like you want to be committed to a baby and not the person that you got pregnant. Like, because you want to be irresponsible. Because that's all it is being reckless. It is what it is. Like, accidents happen, but also, why are you fucking wrong?
Wear a condom. But condoms do break.
And that's different too. And that's different having abortion. Like, listen, abortion is an option for a reason.
But the girl might not believe in abortions.
Okay, then she could be a single mother and you can just be out of his life. I don't know. But the thing is, we got to get a little bit more. We have to stand on business when it comes to our morals and our standards and what we want. Like, people's like, oh, well, I mean, it's an accident. So, I guess I got. No, I said I don't want the baby. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand on that shit. Don't make it feel like it's so much of an option to whoever. Like, it's her body, but also, like,
we get caught up in our feelings too much.
Yeah, like, no. Like, I'm not finna set myself up for failure. That's a struggle life. I don't care what people say. You can make it look ideal as you want to, but growing up in a separate household on purpose, like, you're willingly being a single parent for what?
Yeah, that's
like, that's selfish on your part. Like, you and him are good, but what about your daughter?
What about your son? I ain't gonna lie, I agree with that.
You want them to split households for the rest of their life? Like, oh, this year I'm going over here, and I'm like, come on, bro, like, be for real.
I fuck with that.
Why does the fun guy get more than the boyfriend/husband?
Elaborate more on that.
Right.
Oh, I need more context.
It's a clip, yeah. So listen to this, y'all. Hold on.
If you getting seen as hubby material, boyfriend material, you get nothing. Yeah. Once she loves you, you get nothing. Yeah. But the bare minimum. Of course, a lot of them gonna be like, I don't know who you dealing with.
I've given threesomes in the past to men that I've been with without a problem, and I had no feeling or emotion attached to it. But the current guy that I'm with now, in the beginning, like the first month, I used to talk my and tell him that. But now I would never, like, I don't even want him to look another way, and this is the first guy that I've ever felt like that with.
And then when they say, yeah, because I don't love you like that. Yep, thank you. Yep. But if you was like mine, you was like my nigga, like I couldn't do this with my nigga. Like, and their mind, come on now, they rationalize like I don't love you, so I could just be wild with you. But my guy, no, I don't want him to see me like that. Facts. So I can't. And then I look at it like, damn, that nigga's getting the short end of the stick.
She made you wait.
Wait, what does that have to do with the fun? Oh, the fun guy. I heard
fun guy winning.
I'm thinking funny guy. I'm like, what?
Hey, but everybody a hoe for somebody. You feel me?
Let me just say this, just from like a woman's perspective. I agree with them. I do think, like, I would never have a threesome with my boyfriend.
But
like,
I love him
because you don't want to share him.
Yeah, I love him. I'm in love with you. Like, if I ever had a threesome, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, you're just somebody that I'm dealing with.
Even though you said that, you know how that looks from the guy perspective. He had a threesome with. Because the guy
my boyfriend's perspective.
Well, the side guy that you wouldn't do this with, he's been able to. He's seeing things that the guy that you love ain't even being able to get access to.
Well, I would hope that. The fun guy, I met him before I met the guy that I love. I don't love you. And he don't love me either. Because if you ask me if my boyfriend was like, oh, I want to have a threesome, why am I not enough for you? Like, why you need to add somebody else?
It ain't about a threesome, though. But that's just one example. But it is common for like women to like go all out. Even with the sexual acts, you might go all out for a side nigga, but try to save shit for you. Gonna say or you gonna say
hell no
because you don't want to see you that way type shit.
No. If she doing what?
She might fuck with you too hard.
Yeah. Like there's no woman that is in love with you that's like, oh, let's have a threesome. Like, oh, let me see you fuck. Absolutely not. And on top of that, I'm not going all out for the fun guy. I don't know what you're talking about. No, because he don't care about me either. The fun guy is the fun guy for a reason. He having fun with everybody. So I'm in that situation knowing what I'm getting out of it. He's knowing what he's getting out of it.
So you don't believe that the fun guy get more out of it than
hell
the
no. And I don't know what they're talking about when they was like, what like the boyfriend gets, what did he say? What did they say? Get nothing or they get. I remember what he said. But
well, most girls be like...
That's a lie. They never been loved before, not by someone who loved them.
Okay. I kind of agree with you. Some girls do be like... I know some girls that be like, I can't do certain things in front of the guy that I love, my husband, because I don't want him to view me that way. But they'll go all out for somebody that they don't feel a future with.
Outside of a threesome, what are y'all referring to?
I want my girl to be her true self.
Yeah, like if you ain't being you fully, what the fuck you doing?
What does that mean? Is it like when you out in the club, you twerking like you don't want to twerk in front of your boyfriend, or what does that mean? Because I feel like I would.
It should be nothing you can't do in front of me.
I don't know
that's not you
I could
fully.
possibly hide from my boyfriend.
Do you feel like you all the way 100% you with your man? Like he seen all sides of you?
Yes.
Because you fart in your sleep.
Yes, and I be telling when I fart. I be telling when I fart now. Like he be like, all right.
Oh, you gone.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
Yeah, you gone.
I'm out of there. Like it's over.
You out of there, sis.
Yeah, I'm out of there. I'm out of there, and I'm happily out of there. I'm out of there. He seen my hair messed up. I don't wear a lot of makeup as is, but he seen me in almost every version when I'm super dramatic, when I'm sad, when I'm angry, annoyed. He just love it.
Hey, we gonna clap it up for love. Can we clap it up for love?
He loved my dirty draws. Like he loves even the parts I'm like, oh, that would be annoying. Like you know how y'all all know I'm dramatic. I can be needy, all the things.
As fuck.
And as an Aquarius, he is not. He is the complete opposite.
Let me flip this though.
He's met me halfway.
Is there some things that you is there anything that you save?
Oh, like until I'm like a wife,
right?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know.
You should save something for when you get married.
That might be personal. Is it too personal?
No, I don't know if it's personal because it's something that I've thought about, and I'm like, how can you hide that and still show qualities that you can be a wife? I mean, I don't do his laundry. I don't be making him a whole bunch of dinners, and I don't nurture our house. Like I don't do like certain things. I think when I'm a wife, I think I'll be more vested into kind of like caring for our household. And
what about like not being business, but like do you? I'm gonna say sexually, but do you feel like it's something that
I didn't get everything.
Oh yeah, so you ain't saving nothing for.
I think it's yeah. I mean yeah, it's ridiculous.
So my friends that are married, I got a couple of friends that are married. One of them is particular. He just got married, and I ask him sometimes like, man, how's it been or whatever. He's like, bro, dog, to be honest,
it's the same shit.
It's the same thing. Like, we've been rocking
it's
so
just
hard.
Paperwork involved.
Now it's paperwork. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, bruh. He say the same shit. He be like, oh, this.
But I do think that it is different being a husband or being a wife. I think that you're more vested. And my boyfriend has been married before. So we've talked about marriage, and he has a different perspective on marriage.
No wonder he ready to do it again. He been there before.
Because he knows. Yeah, okay. But he really made it more. I'm in the clouds. I'm like, oh, like you married. He's like, it's not. You know, he really made it more realistic for me, and I think there's a different responsibility there. And so now I'm like, okay. He's like, so you sure you ready? And I'm like, okay. Now I have to think about it. Like maybe it isn't all, you know, because I'm like, if we're gonna be married, we could be married and just stay married because we want to. He's like, there's so much more that goes into that. And again, like I look forward to nurturing our household and like nurturing him and our businesses and I don't know, being a soft landing spot for him and making our house a home and raising our kids.
Soft
like there's
landing spot.
Yeah, like those, just different things that I feel like as a girlfriend, I'm just kind of here. I'm here for support, but there's a limit there. Yeah. You know, like because I don't have the like I was saying, like making decisions and there's certain things I'm not entitled to, so I don't have that responsibility yet. But when I'm a wife, I'm gonna have those responsibilities. Yeah. So yeah. Being more of a teammate in a more legitimate way, I think.
I'm thinking about how can a male like hold something back for marriage? It's like me saying I ain't gonna eat you out until we get married.
Right,
that's crazy.
I don't think you should hold anything back for marriage. Like I need to know who I'm about to marry, and I need to know all of you. I need to know the whole person.
I gotta deal with you for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I gotta deal with you for the rest of my life. I'm finna make this life commitment, so I need to know all of you and everything about you. So why would you hold anything back?
Yeah.
Like you need to let that shit out. Like I want to
imagine.
That's
Man,
like a
you
nigga
been
saying,
dating this girl this whole time, bro, and then y'all get married, and she's like, "Yo, I want to peg you, nigga." You about
Pegging
to get
is
pegged,
crazy.
nigga.
oh my god.
Never
What you gonna
been in
say?
that. I've never been on no shit like that.
Bitch, no.
No, hell no.
She's gonna be like, no, this is a deal breaker for me. I have to peg you.
That's crazy. All right, y'all. We got another one. This one is called "Independent Women Aren't for Everybody."
Yeah, that shit went left.
Independent woman ain't for everybody. And you think that it's coming off as condescending. It's not. It's coming off as them appalled that you would try some surface level masculinity shit like that on them as if they ain't got the same type of emotion that you do. So they almost should wear a caution sign because a lot of people do be having them fucked up for real. So then you got to ask what type of men are independent women attracted to? And I believe they may be attracted to innovative, creative thinking men because you taking something off her plate is going to be appreciated, but it's not necessarily needed because they already had a handle. But you adding a new way to move, you adding a new way to think, you optimizing what she has going on, yes, but also bringing more value to the table will then serve a purpose in her life. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're not able to do that, or you're only able to do that to a standard of yours or a standard to lesser than women, then you might as well leave her alone. They're not really impressed by dudes trying to be that nigga. They're impressed by dudes who are that nigga. So if you really are that, then you should be good. If you see that woman on her shit, don't be mid. Date within your action bracket. Date within what you're capable of doing. Yeah. Date within your action bracket. That's fly.
Date within your action bracket.
That is
fire.
fly.
That's real.
I like that.
I think a lot of that be coming in the ego though. Like we as men, we always want that girl that look good. That's by her shit. But sometimes we might not even be ready for that. Honestly, and we gotta be able to tell ourselves and know whether or not we're ready for it or we not. If we got shit we got going on. You trying to build shit. You trying to get your credit back right. You might not need to be dating or dating those type of women if you feel like it's too much. I mean, a lot of times we like to what's the word? We like to impress. We say that all the time, like put our best foot forward in situations. But at some point, if we ain't authentic from the beginning and we putting up a facade to try to keep her, string her along, that shit gonna show after a while.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's hard to you kind of gotta be, and it's okay. Like I think that's the biggest thing. I think in your 20s, like as a male, because we've been like so like driven on finances, make sure our shit together. That if our shit together, we want the best. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes what's the best might not be what's best for you might not be physical or like what you see. It might be the inside is what you might fall in love with, and that might be what's more important. A lot of times, I think I said this too a couple episodes ago about like how we push trying to date women because of how they looks versus their insides. Like I said that too about like I'll take a 7 with a good personality versus somebody that's a 9 or 10 that they ain't willing to put out on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with independent women. Like I feel like independent women ain't for everybody. You got to be a strong individual to be able to deal with somebody like that. You dealing with somebody who's been not relying on a male their whole life, whether it's financially, business, or whatever. And so when you dealing with somebody like that, it can be kind of like it can throw you off if you ain't used to dealing with women like that. You used to women that's always asking you, needy, shit like that. Even though at times it might feel refreshing. But it's a lot of times you might feel like, oh, let me put her on game. You can't really put her on game because she already know about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And that might fuck up your head mentally. It kind of make you feel like, what's my place within this relationship? But I feel like if you're strong enough, you can find other ways. And we talk about that too. It's more. It's not always about money. We always talk about what else you got left. Outside of that. So you kind of got to find them outside things to kind of be able to figure out or cope with dealing with somebody, women that's independent, in my opinion.
I feel like all that's subjective though. Like even how you talking about like you don't want to talk to a woman until all your shit is together. Like to her, nigga, her level of living might be penthouse, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then this guy, he think he got all his shit together, but to her, that's like nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's all subjective. It just depends on who you.
But what about dating? What about dating as a male dating within your tax bracket though, and knowing the difference?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That's the ego part right there, though.
I ain't gonna lie. I done dated a woman that was getting it. And I wasn't getting it like she was getting it. And I was trying to act like I was.
Yeah,
not even trying to act like
but
I
it's
was
so long. It's only so long you can act.
Yeah, like I wasn't even trying to act. It was just like the way I am, as like I'm only speaking for myself. The way I am, I never want to feel like you're taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? I never want to feel like I don't know, like I'm baby, like I'm being son. You know what I'm saying? So like, even when we work out, that nigga do 100, I gotta do 101. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta keep going. Like I'm gonna match you wherever you at. So it's like, dang, dating somebody who's like getting it and you're not really getting it like that. You gotta find. I mean, it could work. You gotta find other ways to show your worth, but. Yeah, that shit is like pressure.
Yeah,
pressure.
no, and that I was just gonna.
It pushes you too, though.
But I was just gonna like say like I guess find like where your strong points are because dating within your tax bracket, women I think naturally men need to feel needed, right? Like you have to feel like your woman needs you. It doesn't matter if it's financially, emotionally, whatever. You need to feel like you're doing something or adding something in a relationship.
I'm still daddy.
And I think men who don't feel needed tend to veer off and do other things, right? And women want to feel taken care of. And it's not always, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's independent, who has their own and money's not an option, they do probably look to you to not add something, you know, monetarily, but maybe come in and what can you do to enhance what I already, and it maybe you're handy, but I think like to Nigel's point, it's an ego thing. It is ego. It's like some men can't bear to say, oh my God, my woman makes more money than me. Like, oh, she has more emotion than I do. It makes them feel inferior. And she's chilling. She like, shit, like, I like you because I just like you.
Yeah.
And a man can't even handle that. Like, even if you want to, like, subconsciously, you still could sabotage it because you can't wrap your mind around the fact that the person that you feel inferior to her. And that's not her fault. So I feel like more than it's not her fault, but more than anything else, like, you got to feel good. And you got to be confident as a man. Like, yeah, you make more money than me, but I can also do things that you can't do. And the things that I can't do add value to your life. And that's going to be the thing that balances you out because, it's a partnership. You know, when it's all said and done, it's a partnership. So.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Like sometimes you got to find the other way that you're valuable.
Yeah,
like,
and be confident in it though. It's not even about just finding a way because you want to be there. Find a way and show your value because it doesn't matter. Like, all right, cool. All right, next. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Let me come in the house. Let me da-da-da-da-da. Like, oh, like you doing your business wrong. Maybe your business not popping up, but maybe you have business knowledge that she don't. Like, let me show you this. Or maybe I can connect you here. That's all you need to do. And then eventually, just like when a man do it with a woman, you're going to level up anyway because she's going to put you in rooms and places that you haven't been able to get into.
That's true.
So don't miss out.
And it goes both ways. Like a girl messing with a guy who's super
it happens all the time.
He going to push you on.
It happens all the time. And the only difference between that dynamic is I don't feel inferior that my man is doing better than me.
Why is it like that?
Because he's confident in the fact that he has what he has, and I'm confident in the fact that I have what I have. And I'm good with that. Like, I'm good with being the person that don't know the most in the room or the person that has the least or don't have the most money. Mm-hmm. I'm here to learn. Like, women who that's why y'all hate it because women go in for the come up. It's like, I'm coming in and, put me in a room. Put me in there.
But
like,
man,
I'm going to level up. Right, we don't. I'm cool. Oh, you told me you want me to come and put my best dress on and like come to this event and sit and be okay, cool. But I'm also peeping to see. I'm also looking to see who it is. I'm also introducing myself. I'm also taking this opportunity to put me up there. And then it feels like, oh, we're just stepping on men's back. But it's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just taking the opportunity for what it is. And if you rock with me and if you love me and you care about me and that's what you want to do, then what's the problem? And so let a woman do that.
You like your hair caught on that leaf.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Bree. I mean, obviously you've been able to find somebody, but like, what's your advice, or even not advice, like your own individual thoughts on like dating somebody that's independent as a woman?
Like an independent man?
No, like dating you.
I mean, essentially, what I said, you know, like you can be, I think two things can exist at once. Like two things can be true. Like I can be independent and I can do for myself.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this. I think I asked you the wrong question. I'm sorry. Has it been hard dating outside of this situation because of your independence? Has that been?
No. I know how to be soft. Like, I know how to turn that shit off. Like, and it's not even like, oh, you know,
I just talk about that, turning it off and on.
I love being a woman. Like, I love what comes with being a girl. Like, I love saying I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I love knowing what my weak points are, and I love finding somebody who has the strong points in that. I love being vulnerable, and I love having my man come in and do something for me, or teach me something, or protect me from something, or I can just be soft and just, I love that. So, I mean, it's never been an issue for me, you know, like, and I also know, but on the same token, when he leave and go, whatever, I know I gotta pay my bills. I gotta make this money. I gotta go and go out in the world and do what I gotta do. But when I come home, I love feeling like, oh, my man's gonna take care of me. Like, like, you know, like, just hold me or do whatever. I don't feel like I gotta just, you know what I'm saying? Like, for what? Well, why?
You always been like that, or is that something that you kind of grew into?
I think as I've gotten older, I've become softer, but I think I've always, lean more into, I'm always a damsel in distress. Not like in a dramatic way, but you're gonna be needed. I've never been like, oh, like, fuck you. No. Because even when I was in my younger 20s, I dated somebody who wasn't doing as good as me. But I'm like, go figure it out. Here, you need my car? What you need? I got the rent this month. Did it? Like, I need you to get up here so that I can calm my ass down. I don't like working, okay? I don't like it. If I could be in a world where I didn't have to do that, I want to be there when, like, Adam and Eve, when the world first started. I want to live off the trees and the fruits and shit. But yeah.
I've grown attraction to independent women though.
Why?
People that be having their own thing. I kind of like. I think it's because I got my own thing, and like to be able to support you in your own journey for whatever that is. I think it's just fulfilling for me. It's not necessarily about like you like asking me for things over and over again, but I just like to see that you got something outside of me going on, and I'm hoping that so that I can be able to. Because there's a lot of things I probably can learn off of your situation that kind of help me in my situation that I probably wouldn't have known if, you know, we was just relying on just me to bring everything in or whatever. Like, I just feel like, not necessarily about bills, but I'm just saying, like, if you got something going on, whether it's a business or a hobby, something that you can make content or money from, because every business is ran differently. Like, it's ways that I can run this business that somebody can take into their own situation, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you're dating people and they got things going on outside of just a relationship, and then on top of that, you never know who the type of people you meet. Like,
do you feel like you're like 50-50? Like a 50-50 kind of guy?
What you mean, like on bills?
Yeah.
No, I think I will pay majority of my bills. I think
hate the 50-50 talk.
I'm just curious. It's not a big deal. That's what works. Like, that's what works.
It's always the people that ain't got it that's talking about the 50-50 shit. Niggas that's broke, they be like, hey, what do you feel about? Nah.
But see, I don't really hate the 50-50. Middle camera? All right, hold on. We'll make it work. We got that one right there behind me, so for now.
We're the end anyway, right?
Yeah, it's the last one. We got BC corner. You got a battery? You got the other battery down here? You put it upstairs?
I took it upstairs. I only got no corner today, so.
All right, we'll just go with, just keep that one rolling, D. What I was trying to say. The only thing I hate about the 50-50 is that I feel like women don't be liking 50-50 until it comes to like alimony. Then they be with the 50-50 at that point. But they ain't with it when it comes to paying bills. That's what I hate about that.
My whole thing about 50-50 is it's just null and void altogether. Because like, we might be great today, right? I got it all today. Nigga, what happens if, God forbid, I lose my job or I break a leg or, you know what I'm saying, I'm fucked up. And hey, you mind pitching in on like, to me, there's no 50-50. If we're a team, it should already be like, a partnership.
If I'm gonna be like exact, like if I'm gonna ask for financial help, anything, it would probably be like utilities.
Yeah,
if I'm
that would be
ideal
ideal for me too.
Like I got the mortgage, you take care of the utilities. On some shit. That's my version of 50-50.
Yeah, I would do
splitting
that.
Splitting it 50-50 exactly.
Yeah, to me that's childish.
That's childish. Like, yeah. It's just about, I think the man just want to know, like, if I ever go down, do I got help?
And that's all I care about.
And I feel like that shouldn't be a question. If you with somebody, you should already know. If y'all living together, you should know. Like,
it shouldn't be, but yeah, you're right. It is a question.
It's a question,
unfortunately,
because
there's some people out there.
Women feel like, hey, he got it. Whatever, we gonna put it all on him, and that's cool if he got it. But if y'all don't, like, is that gonna dictate how this relationship gonna go? Are you gonna have an attitude for the next couple of weeks or the next month because you can't do X, Y, and Z like you used to? Like, I need to know, like, we still gonna be okay. Like, that's a real relationship.
We were just talking before the show or whatever, and we got a homeboy that's like he kind of leads with his wallet.
Yeah,
and we were talking about that, and then you kind of like end up dealing with women that only want to be surrounded with money.
Thank you.
You feel me? And you get
especially if you lead with that.
Okay, I'm glad
you
you
lead with
said
that, and then you kind of get caught up, and it's like you're miserable now. You mad because like
it's a
you
balance.
keep dealing with gold diggers.
Don't lead with it, but make sure you got it.
Thank you. I'm so
Make
glad
sure you got
said
it, but
that.
don't lead with it. Yeah,
I
that's
am
perfect.
so glad you said that.
Yeah, so don't like open the door with, hey, I got this, that, and the third. This costs this much. I could do this for you. Like, don't lead with that.
Don't introduce anybody to a vibe you can't keep up with. Simple
That
as
too.
that. Yeah,
That too.
that long or short is, you know.
Yeah, like
be
that's your
honest
life.
up
That's your
front.
life.
Right, exactly. And whoever rock with that is gonna be there. Let me see.
As long as you're transparent from the beginning, I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, for sure.
I done heard some crazy horror stories. Yeah, I done heard some horror stories. Nah, it ain't my life. It's somebody else's. Yeah, I ain't dealing with no gold diggers.
We ain't doing that.
Nah, we ain't dealing with that. I know better.
I feel you on that.
I'm blessed because I have homegirls, like platonic homegirls. Like we ain't fucking around nothing. I got real homegirls that put me on game. I've been around them. I done heard them be like, man, I'm finna call this nigga and see he got get me something to eat type shit. Like I've been around, so I feel like really fortunate because it's like I don't have to deal with none of that. I see through it already. I ain't gotta be a sucker.
Stop being scary.
Ain't about being scary. I just got homegirls who put me on. So like I know what to see. Like I see all the signs. I see all the signs.
You see the signs.
No boy see the signs.
We see the signs, bro.
I feel like it's such thing as being too conscious and too healed. Calm down. Let your guard down a little bit. Like live a little. Let the wind blow in your hair, bro. Like we get it. You've been on your healing journey for years now. Let's let it down. Like come on. You've seen enough. You've observed enough. It's time to put yourself back out there. Live a little.
Yeah, I think my nigga's stuck in the Matrix.
I think he's in the Matrix, bro.
I think my nigga's stuck in the Matrix.
It's all right.
No cap, bro. You my nigga, but I think you stuck in the Matrix, man. Turn up, man.
All right, I'm gonna take the other
Put yourself
pill.
back out there, man.
What pill I need to take?
Right.
The red
It's
pill
okay,
or the
man.
blue pill?
It's okay.
Is it the red pill or the blue pill? What
Either one you want, bro. Let's choose a color, man.
We'll make it work. Just pick one.
All right.
We
I'm
want
gonna need
that
y'all to
for
be my life coaches right now.
Look.
I'm gonna call y'all. Hey, bro, what you think about this one? I'm gonna call y'all.
Just trust you gotta trust
But I
yourself.
always tell you what I think about, whoever you fucking with.
But no, trust yourself. That's a whole nother
You got
topic.
to.
Like, do you got should
it's
you
real
seek
shit.
counsel in your friends? Like, how often should you seek counsel in your friends when it pertains to like the dating scene?
You
the
have to trust
relationship scene?
yourself.
You gotta trust your inner, because when you go and you seek counsel to other people when it's emotional decisions, or that means you don't trust yourself. There's some part of you that doesn't trust that you're gonna make the right decision.
True.
And you gotta be able to lead with that. Especially as a man going out here dating. You gotta know in yourself, like, this is what I gotta do. This don't feel right. Because it can feel right for him. And that shit gonna ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? He can have a capacity that you don't.
I don't believe in searching and looking.
No.
Even how y'all was talking about intentions and shit. I just feel like
that's a whole different thing.
That shit gonna find me. Like if she the one,
But you gotta be open
it's just
and
gonna fall.
receptive. But you have to. You don't even give yourself the opportunity for
How you
something
know?
to find you.
Because
every time I talk to you, tell me the exact same thing.
Maybe because they ain't found me yet.
Yeah, but it's also your mind. It's
Bro,
also how
it's
you
still
feel.
a mindset thing.
Yeah,
We're not telling you to
your mind
search.
is
We're not telling you to search for love.
I'm not miserable.
It's not
It's
about
the
you being
motherfuckers that's
miserable.
out here looking and goddamn Atlanta.
No,
dating
you are very
scene
happy
and,
single,
but I'm great. I feel wonderful.
But again, I mean, if that's not what you want, if you don't want it, that's fine. But you're saying you want something to find you, but you got to be open to let it find you. Like your mind is still like, oh, nope.
I don't
already
want something to
thought,
find me. It will find me.
Okay. Well, we'll rock
I
with
ain't
that.
searching for love. Love is going
I got
to
a
find
corner.
me when it's time.
That's like
That's
being
what
in
I
a
know.
house saying that your wife is gonna find you. You don't never go outside. She's not gonna find you. She's not there.
I'm
Talked
definitely.
about
She's
that
not
too.
coming.
What?
We talked about that too. That's another set about going outside. People who will be in the house talking
That's
about they're
subjective,
trying
too.
to find a man,
It's
but they be
not
in the house.
subjective. It's reality. There's
I
no
am-
way someone's
I
gonna
am
find. They're
not
not
in
gonna
the house
stumble across
every
your
day.
doorstep and say, "Hey, do you need some sugar?" Like that's not gonna happen. Like you need to literally.
Can I borrow
step
some ketchup?
Right?
Okay, rewind. Outside, girls going to the club and all this shit and looking for this special guy that they keep finding every other
They have a
week
better
and be
chance than
mad.
you.
Like, I ain't going to the club to find no bro.
Why you gotta go? Why you can go to the art show? You be going to art shows or whatever. Go to an exhibit. I don't give a damn.
Shit, them art hoes worse than the club hoes.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Them hoes with the waist beads is the worst.
Not the waist
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Living your life and going down your path, that is your path.
I agree.
Whatever is going to cross your path is going to cross your path. Whether I decide to go to the grocery store on Saturday or go to the grocery store on Tuesday, whether I decide to go to the gym on Wednesday or decide to go to church or the mosque or whatever the fuck, it don't matter. If I'm living my life and I'm living in my truth,
you're in alignment.
I'm going to find that person, period. It doesn't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m., 9 p.m. None of that shit matters, period.
I agree with you.
If I'm on a certain wave, my mind is set on a certain thing, either they gonna get with it or they gonna get gone. It doesn't matter. So all that other shit is other shit.
So what you're saying is you don't want
That
a
I'm
relationship
good.
right now.
No, I ain't even say that. What I'm saying is when that time comes, it comes, and I'm gonna be here to answer it.
So is your mind
but it has
open?
not
Is your
come
mind
yet.
right? But is your mind open to it? Is what I'm
Of course.
asking. Make sure your words match what your mind wants.
She said government.
What'd you say, Kim?
She said government.
Kim, say it again.
There's certain work you gotta do. Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you guys ever heard the term click? Like, oh, this is my click. They call it a click because y'all click, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all mesh. If we mesh, we mesh. If we don't mesh, we don't mesh. It's that simple. It's not even about adjustments. Of course, if I want to adjust to something, if it's worth adjusting, I will adjust. But why?
I think it's gonna always be an adjustment, right?
Exactly.
Because two people.
So that's not even a question. Is what I'm saying.
You may mesh with like 80% of things. You may mesh with like 80% of things that y'all got going on, but it's gonna be like that 20% that y'all don't mesh with.
Why
But
we
you
click?
have to adjust. Hold on. You have to adjust. Like in a relationship, right? A lot of times y'all gonna get along. Y'all gonna have good energy. Y'all gonna flow.
But y'all are gonna disagree on certain things.
Exactly. It's gonna be things that y'all don't agree on in life, and so you're gonna be like, is she worth me making an adjustment to keep going?
But to me, that's common
and I
sense.
feel like it's every human being because no two humans are the same. So once you do this, it's like, okay, is it worth me adjusting to what she likes, or is it worth her adjusting to what I like? That's all it is. So it's always gonna be an adjustment if you're willing to do that, though. Some people ain't willing to do that.
Even with your mom,
and that's
you don't
what it
agree with
is right
everything
there.
your mom say, your parents say.
But no. That's when you not willing to adjust. Everything that's going on between you is annoying. Even when she asks you,
oh, it's over at that point.
Come help me move.
It's
honestly,
over.
if that's an issue, you don't
You
even really
ain't
like her.
fucking
Hell no.
You don't like her.
If you like her, you gonna be like, which one we want me to put this shit
Right.
at? You gonna
Because
lift that
you know
bitch
what?
up.
I'm gonna
You
keep it a
barely-
bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean. It's been like, it's a girl that could be like, baby, like you said, come help me move. And I'm like, man, I hate moving. I hate moving. But it could be the next chick be like, yo, help me. I'm like, man, I'm on the way.
I'm gonna
Yep.
do it.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're different.
If you
I
like
fuck
her,
with
nothing
you
is too
differently
much.
than I do. Remember how we was talking about dating? Y'all was like,
Love
oh, man,
her
you don't want to take a nigga out.
urgently.
Love her urgently.
Like, yo, if I fuck with you, I don't give a fuck. What do you
Hello.
want? I'm doing it.
Thank
I'm
you.
doing
Wait. Thank you. Can we please
Nigga,
circle back?
you want me to mow your lawn?
Thank you.
You
Can
want me
we
to sweep
circle
your
back?
driveway?
And why would you do that? Because you want to
'Cause I
put
fuck
in a
with you.
different level of what effort. That's
But-
what I
but
want to
guess
say.
what? And that
But
effort
that's
is
what I'm
not
saying.
monetary.
Okay, and I always say it's not about the price.
I wanna dap
said
you up,
it
but
doesn't
I'm
have to
afraid
be
this shit
expensive.
gonna
Yeah,
but,
relax.
what he did say though, he said it doesn't matter what she want. So it don't matter if she wanted lobster at at Prime 112. That's what she's gonna get, right? But that's
If
the
that
point.
works with my wallet.
I understand.
If that works with my
I
wallet.
understand, but the point is, that's the point that I was trying to make. When a man likes you, he moves with intention for what he has the capacity to do. And a lot of times the house niggas, it's not because they don't have the capacity to do better or do more. It's because they feel like they don't have to, because they feel like you're gonna go and settle for that. I'm just saying, you circle back to my point. If you like a girl enough, you're gonna put in a certain level of effort. You're going to.
Yeah,
You
effort
are.
can
You're
be-
gonna find a way.
Please
But
play the
effort
beginning.
is
When you
different.
play the beginning of this clip when you played it. When you
Yes. Play
because
the-
this nigga said you have to spend a certain amount on me.
I want to see a nigga spend money.
That's what you said.
I want to see a nigga spend money. That's what she said.
Effort doesn't mean monetary.
But that's mine.
It don't mean
that's
money.
my thing. Like, that's my thing. I don't want to come to your
You
house.
contradicting yourself, bro.
I don't feel like I'm contradicting myself.
You are.
I don't. I'm speaking personally and I'm speaking generally.
You just said effort doesn't have to be monetary. Now you saying nigga, you got to spend on me.
It doesn't have to be expensive.
But he got to spend some money though.
Yeah, I want you to put.
That's monetary. Money means monetary.
I never said no money. I never said no money. I said it doesn't have to be expensive. I always stood firm on that.
But he got to spend some money.
Yeah, I'm not coming to your house. I don't give a damn if you bought the whole.
All right, so you just made my point.
That's fine. But again, y'all were saying, oh, you don't got to spend a bag. Why I got to spend? I didn't say you had to spend a bag. I said that you need to spend something. You need to do something. You need to show me something.
You just contradict yourself so many times on the show.
I don't give a damn. How about that? Y'all get the point. I feel like at some point in this clip, y'all understand what I'm saying. Women, if you want to misunderstand me, you will. But if a man want to put in effort, they're going to put in effort. The effort is not at your house. The effort is not going to be here. And my effort is you need to spend some money.
That's our effort, though.
But that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. For a millionaire, effort in spending money means nothing. It means nothing.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That's why these millionaires is fucking.
It means something to her. It means something to her. That's her effort. So let's respect her. Let's respect her effort.
But that's the truth, though. But it's the truth. Like, effort is about how you make me feel. If you feel like if I feel like driving 45 minutes is a lot, but to you that means I'm putting in effort, then it don't matter if that's the thing. That's where you want me to meet you there. If I want to drive
respect your effort. I do.
I'm just saying.
If that's your effort, I respect it. Listen, everybody's shit is different. That's what you want.
Is different.
But okay, and that's why I said what I said too earlier. I'm not calling you a hoe. Don't take this the wrong way. But remember, I feel like you're gonna. I'm not. But remember, I said like a girl and a guy both. It doesn't matter, girl or guy. Everyone's a hoe to somebody, right? When I mean hoe, I mean easy. Because again, a millionaire, if you making it about finances and money, then my bad. If a nigga spending cash and all he got is cash, then nigga ain't got no personality. This nigga ain't got whatever. He got money though.
He's not
oh man, this is what she like, nigga. This shit make her happy. Here's $500. Spent that tonight. Fucking. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
Easy. But another nigga who ain't got the bread,
but
he got the creativity.
Right.
But he got the creativity and he like, baby, I want to take you on this great ass picnic or I want to take you on this amazing walk of life. You're like,
or he put thought into some shit that he know you like.
A different level of I feel like that's still a different level of effort. I guess when I made those statements initially, we were talking about we were talking about coming to the crib and if a nigga cooks you a 5-star meal at the crib, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
She wants you to spend some money on. You got to spend some money on, nigga.
Because if I take a man on a date, if I ask somebody on a date, I'm not gonna say, hey, come to the crib. I'm cooking you dinner. I'm not, because I was gonna cook that dinner regardless. You there?
No, you wasn't.
Yes, I was. I cook at home. Like, yeah, I would.
What'd you cook, Bree?
That's not the point. I'm gonna invite you out. I'm gonna pay for our meal. I'm gonna take you somewhere, even if it's to something active. I'm gonna show you that I thought of something and I want to give you an experience. If the experience is at no cost to you, if the $500 is $1 to you, fine. But I don't want to go to your house.
As long as you spend some money.
Make her answer your question.
Y'all can kiss my ass. Y'all are so annoying.
Cooking shit.
Listen. I love Bree to death, and I know where she coming from.
But we know Bree ain't cooking
shit. Mad at that
Whatever.
Shit.
Bree ain't cooking the damn thing.
I am cooking.
What you made? What you cook?
She capped.
What you cook this week?
Listen, this is not a contradiction. She just said, I ain't cooking or washing, but
I said I don't cook him a lot. See, please roll back. I said I don't cook him a lot of dinners. A lot means that I have cooked him dinners. I don't cook a lot of dinners. I'm not every.
What's the last dinner you made him?
Hey, it's love, man. Cereal. What did he say? It's love, baby. I'm just love. I'm just love. I'm here to spread the love.
Nah, listen. Whatever your appreciation of effort is from a man, I respect. That's yours.
Exactly. It's your.
I like picnics too. That don't cost some money. Just on the first day.
It's cool as long as they spend $1,000 on a picnic.
And again, it's not about stop, BZ. I did not say you had to spend no band. I did not say you had to spend.
But they got to spend some money on.
They need to spend something.
Even if we went to the picnic, you can give me like a really nice picnic. I want to see that you got
a
whole spread. I want to see that you.
It got to be Bella.
I want to see a spread. I want to see some champagne. I want to see the effort. That to me, that's effort. It's an experience. Money creates opportunities for an experience.
Middle name Munyon.
Money presents an opportunity for an experience.
MUNYON. Munyon.
Yes, I wouldn't know that. I'm not gonna ask you. So how much did you spend on this date? I'm not gonna ask you that. But what I will say is like, damn, he put some effort into this date. Like, wow, he went and got the thing. He did it. He invited me to his crib. Like, he really went out his way.
Overhead projector, put that shit on the wall.
He did all that shit. And you could have brought all that shit from your house. For all I know. But to me, I felt like you didn't did something. I would never know. I've never asked how much a man spent on a date, but I can tell from the thought. So,
and the word of the day, kids, is munyon. MUNYON.
Yep. It take money today. It does.
Get you some munyon.
Because even if a girl go to your house on the first day, what you gonna do? Take her to your house every single day? Every day
no,
you gonna come?
we ain't doing that on the first day. We already established it's not a good first date.
But y'all established when I started saying that was when we were talking about coming here on the first date.
No, we didn't. All us three men on this show established that a first date at the house is not good.
Okay, but so when I was talking about it, I was referring to that.
Okay.
You probably don't want to do that the first.
Hey, y'all,
I'm gonna do a corner this week.
Brother, take back, man. Not just corner, man.
I got a corner, man.
Not just corner this week.
Kiss my ass.
Everything.
Go ahead, Nigel.
My corner, I'm gonna say, I think it's everything ain't everything.
But everything ain't everything.
Everything ain't everything.
What you mean?
Hey, I'm gonna shake your head. I heard this phrase like years ago, and it's a real thing, bro.
No, everything ain't everything.
What you mean, though?
What I'm saying is, a lot of times we be impressed by things that we see on social media. That's one half of it. We see things that we see on social media and think it is something, but it really ain't what it is. For example, we can go from Diddy to how he would be flexing on Instagram. I think a lot of times is we gotta, and this is a learning lesson for me. I've been able to, since I've been doing this show, I've been able to be on other people's podcasts.
Yeah.
People that I've seen on Instagram that through my journey. And when I watch them and you see these clips, you be like, damn, bro, I wish we was getting as much love as them. I wish we was gonna be as big as them. And then when I meet these people, they more clueless than I am about podcasting.
Everything.
And it kind of like be fucking with my mind a little bit. Be making me thinking like, damn, like how this is people that I've been looking at for a long time. Like I see them, they consistent on Instagram. They on the spiritual world. They on the shade rooms, and you thinking they successful, and they might be successful in all right, but for me, I think I just be looking at, I guess, from the producer standpoint. A lot of times we do look at other people. The moral story is we looking at other people's situations, thinking that it was better than our own, and really they looking up to you the whole time.
That's called perception.
And not even knowing that they view you as the best podcast, or they view you as the leader of this company. Overall, you looking at them thinking that they got their shit going on, and really your shit been in the right spot. So I always say, I say that to say, keep going throughout your journey. Don't look at other people and feel like they're better than you, because
comparison is a thief of joy.
Yeah, I agree.
Facts.
100%.
Stop comparing yourselves to these people.
Stop comparing and just stay within your own journey. I think we get caught on that. We get jealous and we feel like we're less than because of the situations that really not even true. I think we gotta watch that sometimes.
That's why I hate that crying shit on camera, bro. I can't stand that shit. Cause you don't know what's really going on, bro.
Yeah.
Like I can be crying about whatever. And the truth is I'm a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to accept it. But I'm crying on camera, reaching out. I want sympathy and I want all this. I want people to feel bad for me. But really, it's me. Like I'm really the problem.
But really, you dragging bitches through the hallway in your towel.
Exactly. I'm running around. Yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's really crazy. Like, I don't really believe in none of that social media shit. I think it's all cap anyway. Hey, question. How come we're talking about Diddy so much, but we're not talking about Trump? This nigga's been found guilty for a lot of that shit.
We already knew he's a piece of shit.
He's
outwardly.
But why is it such a big deal?
It's a surprise for Diddy.
Because
it ain't a surprise. We known for years.
Diddy made a whole I deny all the accusations.
We didn't know until we seen it. Like it's all allegations, right?
Okay.
It's all allegations till you see the video.
And this is another one of our black legends and icons that we look up to, right? It's only two left, which was him and Dre.
One left.
But Trump is a president.
I understand, right? He ain't black either, right? So we don't want to see this for our black leaders, right? This shit hurt us. We was hoping that this shit was fake.
True.
Like this shit wasn't true. And then we seen the video, and everybody like, fuck, another one.
Yeah.
So like, if you notice, all our black leaders and icons are getting torn the fuck down. But it's like, nigga, y'all did this shit.
Yeah.
But we was hoping that this shit wasn't what it was.
Hey, I think we too woke. Is that the question to ask?
No, we ain't too woke. This shit real.
No. I agree with you. It's real. And yes, it's fucked up. But I'm saying from a standpoint of like things that was probably cool back in the 90s.
It never been cool.
It was never cool.
The difference is that we have the means to be able to see it.
Yeah, we can see it now.
To more.
Back then,
So
there were no cameras everywhere. Now it's cameras everywhere.
Now we can see it.
Yeah.
That shit was never cool, but it's like we just didn't get to see it how we can see it now. And now all this shit getting exposed. So it's like, damn, not you too. Damn, you. Damn. Who else we got left?
Yeah, man.
We got a few legends left. We got some few black legends left. Yeah.
There's only a few though. We got Jay left. Hopefully none of them come out with Jay. We got to preserve Jay.
Quiet. My boy Quiet.
Oh, shit. I know, right? Kim, you going to have to, I'm finna do the outro. You going to have to, like, push the buttons on whoever talking. Just letting you know.
You just do it.
Because we don't got the minute camera and his camera dead. But this it, though. You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Not welcome, y'all. All right, y'all. We thank y'all for watching another episode of Unspoken Atlanta, the podcast. First and foremost, I want to thank Bree and Ro for joining the podcast version of the show. For people who don't know, I did make that announcement earlier. We're going to be starting season 5 later in the summer, so you'll see more of them as well. But I do want to tell y'all that I love both of y'all. I appreciate y'all.
We love you,
Thank you, man.
Y'all both going through your own individual journeys. Hey. I hope that y'all get everything that y'all been dreaming of and asking for and working hard for.
Hey, you welcome. You welcome, my nigga.
And I always say I thank y'all for pulling up, but I do thank y'all for believing in my dreams and from the beginning and being able to be consistent with me and not giving up on me. I appreciate that for both of y'all. For real talk. But yeah, man, it's been another episode, man. We love y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, if you got any questions, please DM us at Unspoken ATL. We'll see y'all in the next episode, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Yeah.
My camera right there. All right,
what's wrong?
All right, y'all. Toast, man. Unspoken family, man.
Unspoken family, man.
Y'all know how we doing it.
It's been a long time,
Back in action, baby.
We're there, Bree. Say the shit, Bree. Say that thing.
Up to it, down to it. We do it because we used to it.
You got some. Fuck those who don't do it. Fuck them. Anyway.
It's all
Y'all
good.
know what I meant.
Love y'all.
Y'all know what I meant. I forgot. Shit. Catch me in the moment.
Hey, it's crazy how we all connected, bro. It's crazy. I was just thinking about this shit.